Good afternoon and welcome to EquinEdge Live, the Golden Hour series from Santa Anita Park and Golden Gate Fields. How's everybody doing today? Scott, welcome. We are live here from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we've got some really good racing today. Santa Anita Park race number 3 is coming up in 5 minutes. Tony, good afternoon. We've got Golden Gate Fields coming up as well. We'll have the Golden Hour Pick 4, Golden Hour Daily Double. And yeah, I'm ready to get going today. We'll cover a little, maybe some Woodbine, some Laurel Park, but this is about Santa Anita Park and Golden Gate Field. So hopefully you guys are ready. We're going to make some money. We've got the new pace numbers that we're going to use. We've got, hopefully we'll have the new win percentages. The testing site is down right now. So I'm waiting for Brad to let me know what's going on, but yeah, still down. But so we don't have the new win percentages, but we do have the pace numbers. All right, so you can see here at Santa Anita race number 3, the 1 horse is fast. The 7 horse on the outside is fast. So the 1's going to have the lead most likely. These are also the top 2 win percentages as well. The 1 horse, though, has a low GSR, and they're going 10 furlongs. So those 2 horses are most likely to be your front runners, the 1 and the 7 horse. So maybe we'll take a look at those a little bit more carefully. So, Craig, what's up? They're going 10 furlongs here. I don't know why this says off turf. I don't think they're off turf. Fast and firm. Yeah, so they're not off turf. Let's see
Zoe Cadman here
what Zoe has to say.
And a quarter shoot. We do have an overcast day, and I think some of these horses are really enjoying the cooler temperatures, which is an important thing to look out to when you're handicapping. Let's lead off with the 1, Ottawa Fire. I was looking for a horse with a bit of pep in their step because this race is devoid of pretty much any kind of speed whatsoever. And I got a good look at Ottawa Fire coming up the hill here with Umbi Rispoli aboard. And he definitely had some pep in his step. He's wearing a Sherwin, which is that white plastic strip that goes down the front of his face and attaches to each side of the bit. And that's just to give him a little bit more steering, keep the bit up in his mouth, and give Umbi Rispoli perhaps just a little bit more control, which is good, which means maybe he kind of wants to jump into the bridle. I'm looking for a horse that's going to have a little bit of speed, and I think that's going to be the 1, Ottawa Fire, currently at 9-2 with Umbi Rispoli. I really like the way he's warmed up. The 2, Cleopatra Strike. Here's the one that struck me, who really appreciates the cooler weather. Now, I've been up here before, and he got very hot and very...
So the 1 horse is the speed of the race. It looks that way. We can see the pace numbers. 55% chance the 1 has the lead. The 7's pretty fast. So, one of those 2 horses. It's true. There's not much speed in here. Then you look at a horse like the 2 horse Cleopatra Strike that has a really good GSR, and I don't think you can ignore a horse like that, right? So let's see here. Knocked into rival, 2 back, broke 9th. Really is not the best breaker in the world, but I'm not going to be surprised if this horse closes better than any of them, for sure. Craig, the pace numbers aren't going to be available to you guys until next week or the following week. So you'll definitely have it before Breeders' Cup. Also, we have new win percentages, which Brad's restarting the staging site right now. So hopefully that's up in a few minutes, and you can see the new win percentages, which are more accurate as well. They are more accurate for sure. Okay, so we've got Santa Anita. They are walking to the gate. And, the 1 and 3 both have, or 1 and 7 both have 28%. What's up, Charlie, my man? I'm going to be there. Yeah, I qualified for the Breeders' Cup, so I'm going to be there. For the BCBC, excuse me. So I don't know. I've got a press pass. I'll probably go up to the Turf Club, but are you going to be there? You're going to be there. What's up, Christy? So, the way I'm looking at this, race 9 at Keeneland, Didn't Soup and Sandwich already go? Didn't that race go off already? I could have sworn I saw that. Or no.
It's post time for the third.
It's post time.
Ottawa Fire will be the first.
Soup and Sandwich, wasn't that in the 8th race? I could have sworn that was. I saw that horse run. No? Different track? I don't know. I could. Oh, there it was. It was race number 7.
Lure him in. Exalted Joy. Loading quickly. Here's Love Love.
So, again, here at Santa Anita, I would probably do the 1 and the 3. We'll do some late pick 5. Of course, we'll do the golden hour. Oldie, what's going on? I've got some good news for you, Oldie.
And they're off.
All right, let's watch the race. Let's see if the 1 gets the lead.
Joy came out well. Here's Ottawa Fire.
7's going to be tough as well.
On the inside to establish the pace. Lure him in is in the top flight 2. Then Cleopatra Strike, Love Love.
The 1's on the lead. We talked about that. What's up, Kent?
Widest of all, but just about 4 lengths off the lead. And at the back of the field,
I got to believe
is Proud.
We know the 7's faster because we know it has the second fastest pace number. So the fact that the jockey took him back doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I like it because I know that the horse can finish.
Lure him in, 3 off the pace in 4.
So, and it helped the 1 horse that the 7 sat back.
Secret Club.
So, because we know that the 7 has more speed than that. What's up, Deb Martin?
Ottawa Fire is uncontested on the front end. Has it by 2 lengths now to Exalted Joy.
Ottawa Fire actually got bet down to 7-2. Okay, you want to know about the BCBC win? We'll talk about that as well.
In 4th, well in hand, and 3 lengths off the leader. Then Love Love, Secret Club, and Proud Pedro. Down the backstretch they go.
48-1 is the half mile. I mean,
Exalted Joy has to keep pace.
I don't think that's that fast for this group of horses. The horse seems to be well in hand. He's going to make a run with the 7. 7's not even being asked right now. What's up, Greg? My man. Here comes the 7. 5's coming, but 5's being asked a little bit. 7's not being asked as much.
Lure him in is in 2nd. Secret Club,
I think 1's going to be really tough, right?
Then comes
here comes the 7.
Top of the stretch, and Ottawa Fire trying to fend off, lure him in, who's in hot pursuit, and Secret Club comes alive in the center of the course at the rail. Cleopatra Strike fighting on, a 16th to go. Lure him in.
5's got the measure.
From Ottawa Fire, Cleopatra Strike,
and 7, and there's 2 on the rail. It's going to be 5-2-7. All right, 5-2-7. Let's take a look and see what the story with the 5 was. Scotty Longshot. Of course. You're going to get beat. You're going to get beat by the Scotty Longshot. You notice that? It's crazy. Unbelievable. All right. So we've got Golden Gate Fields coming up in 16 minutes from now. We'll start looking at, we'll look at the golden hour. We'll look at anything you guys want to look at, okay? So in the BCBC, I just went on horsetourneys.com and I know every time. If I use the Scotty Longshot, it doesn't win. It's the craziest thing. So I've been testing a pace number, as you guys know. And so we've been trying to build a pace number for 4 years. Haven't been able to get a good one. And about a month ago, John gave me a pace number and I tested it. Just not good enough. It was better than what we had, but not good enough. So he came over and then literally he bettered it by almost 35%. And he gave it to me and I said, okay. He goes, it's 35% better than this one. And then I used it for like maybe 10 races. And usually it takes me a year to test something. And I'm like, oh my God, this thing is amazing. So accurate on the pace number. Yeah, you're going to get them. So, and what's great about it is pace makes the race. Now, the pace number is great, but you need it in combination with the other numbers. And I'll show you. Hopefully Brad gets the test site up here any second. And let me see if it's up. There we go. So Golden Gate Fields, what race is coming up? Race number 3. Okay. All right, so I'll show you guys. So here's the pace number. Now, I always sort the GSR, of course, and I look at the average SOR. So anyways, I'm like, okay, so then I see the qualifier for the BCBC, and I'm like, it's only $179. What the heck? I'll play it. So I put in, I play it, and I have no time, and I've got to go out. I'm going to breakfast. So I've got maybe 10 minutes to handicap, and I started just using the pace number. So what I did was I sorted the GSR, and then what I did was look to see the first horse that had the highest pace number with the highest GSR, that type of thing, like a combination. Like in this case, it would be easily the 3 horse in Golden Gate's race number 3. If that's not a single, I don't know what is. So that's the new win percentage, 66%. The old win percentage, the one you guys see, says 55%. And you know, that's pretty. And the 1 horse is 16% on what you guys are seeing, and it's 10%. So the system is saying maybe the 1's not so great, but maybe the 2 horse would be a horse, and it's 4-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. So anyways, 3 horses a single here, clearly. So then I put in my picks in about 10 minutes. I go out, I come back, I totally forgot about it. And then the last race at Belmont Park was the last race. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm in 3rd place. And anyways, I watched that race. I see the very end of it and see the 11 get second at 13-1, and I won it. But the key is that less and less you're going to, because now you have the pace numbers, right? So less and less you're going to have to look at the handy view, our past performances. So what would make you have to look at it? Well, if you want to look and see the competition it's faced, you could do that. Also, if you want to see the horse's style, you have to do it. But what's coming up in the next month or 2 is there going to be an asterisk next to the horses that need the lead. So now if you think about it, you go, okay, there's no asterisk on the 7, but it's only a 30 pace, and I see much faster. It's only 3%, and I'm going to get rid of it. 34, same thing, 2%, 12-1 the EquinEdge morning line, not a Scotty long shot, 2%. So you can see how we can eliminate horses, and that's the key. Happy Saturday, Keith. But then you take how about this one? Then you take a look and you go, okay, well the pace on the 3 is a 71. Then you see the 2, 56. Now, what if the 2 horse had an asterisk next to it? So then you look at that and you go, okay, this horse is not as fast as the 3 at all, and it's got an asterisk suggesting that it needs the lead. So it's going to show you the lead types. And then when you see that, then you can eliminate. And the key is the more you can eliminate, the better. You're addicted to Handy View? Oh, it's just going to get better, Craig. Well, look, I mean, there you go. You want to watch the race? You want to watch the race replay of this race on October 1st for Crystal Proof? We can do that. There we go.
We're ready to go.
We're ready to go.
Passion,
right? So we can do that. You want to go look at the horses, kind of like the Formulator does for DRF, which is a great product. And you can go over and look at this. You can see the horses. Tenderoni was in this race. Who won the race? The 8 horse, Phantom Indian, was 25% that day. Click on that, see how he did. He got a 2nd place finish against winners first time out. That wasn't a bad race. So that kind of shows us that Crystal Proof's race was pretty good, right? So that's the type of stuff you're going to get on Handy View. But if you don't want to go to Handy View or you're on mobile, you're not going to have to with this stuff. You have to make sure it's not a money burner. That's true. That is true. I'll figure out something for that, though. You know I will. What's up, Joe? The pace, it does the pace number is for every horse. First time starters, second time starters, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm guessing you guys will have the win percentage algorithm and the so this win percentage algorithm, Oldie, is amazing. Before Breeders' Cup, for sure, you guys will have this. But the win percentage algorithm is so accurate, right? You can go to Keeneland. I'll show you. Let's look at race number 8 for both algorithms. Let's see. Let me show you. So the 10 horse was 3% on the old algorithm, on the one you see, the current one. We'll say current. And 3% here as well. So no different there. Okay. 7th race, the 4 horse was 17% on the current one, and 15% on this, and 6% on the other. So the current one was a little bit better there. The 2 horse was 16%, Beau Lemur, and was 26% top win percentage for the current, the the new algorithm. So really much better there. Fifth race, the 7 horse was 20%. So it was look at the top 2 win percentage, 7 and 5, but 20% compared to 27%. I'm curious about this one. $25% and 28. So that was very good too. Nothing wrong with that. The 8 horse was 6% Private Island and was 7% here. So in some races, there's subtle differences. 22% on micro cap. And 23% here, but it had the other ones like really close. You see that? The 2 horse, 29, 25. And look at 40% of the 3. That horse didn't run. What's up, Oscar? ¿Qué tal? Soaring Bird, 18%. And on the current one, 17%. Quick Return was 30%. Top Gun Girl was 35% on the new algorithm, and the current one was 41%. Atris was 17%. And woo, it was good on the current one. 3 horse Curbs and Cones, 36% on the new one, and on the old one. You know the other thing about this, so curb on this one, 22%, and on the new algorithm it was 36%. So, but here's the thing. What I've noticed with the new algorithm is you're getting less of these lower win percentages winning. So we'll take a look at the differences of this race here. So you got the speed of the race clearly is the 2 horse, but it's 20 to 1 the EquinEdge morning line. It's 6% on the new algorithm. So I'm going to operate, just so you guys know, we're going to have some little differences, but I'm going to operate off of the test site. Okay. Thank you to Brad if he's watching for getting that going, but I'm going to operate off of this. But so there you can see there, but we got to get to Golden Gate Fields though. Okay. We got to get to Golden Gate Fields, but Super Sensational is 20%. See, here's the thing about the 13. You can't be that far back. So a couple of things with the 13. It's 29% yes, 19 on the pace. And it's got that wide post. I can't bet a horse like that. So who would be the next logical one? Would be the horse that's second, actually going to be sitting a good trip and has a 20% number and second Scotty pick. For me, it would be the 3 all day long. It'd be the 3. Now the 11 is a Scotty long shot, but there's a lot of speed in here. It looks like a lot of speed. Doesn't 3 just sit a perfect trip and then pounces? Let me know what happens there, because we got to go to Golden Gate Fields. He won't give you any winners. I got you, senior. I got you. All right. So we're going to get out to Golden Gate. Big shout out to the Stronach Group and my team as well. I appreciate everybody that's involved in putting this together. Tyler, shout out to Tyler. And Not Easy. Shout out to Brad. That's Brad right there. Just telling him, good job, good job. Golden Gate race number 3. All right, let's see. Maybe we play a pick 3. Why not? Let's see how fast we can do this. With $36, this is a single. 3 is a single. Okay. They're on the track 5 minutes before the race here at Golden Gate Fields. You're live to the 3. We're at, Dan, at Golden Gate. I'm going to give you horses periodically that pop up in my email with one of the new algorithms we were testing, and let me know how they do, because I won't be watching it. But Woodbine race 10, number 5. Okay. 1 through 5. Let's see here. First time starter, right? No. Let's see here. Golden Gate 4. So the one horse has never been the surface and distance before. Okay, but we need to look at the pace number. So, the one's fast. American Bourbon is fast on the synthetic for the first time. The GSR is gone. It's going down. It is definitely going down. 43% on American Creed, but no speed whatsoever. I mean, So, I mean, it's pretty chalky. It's pretty chalky. The thing about it is like anything can happen in a race like this. It really can. I'm going to suggest maybe trying to beat a horse that's never been the synthetic, and then this horse that has no speed. These are your two favorites. That's where you can find vulnerabilities, right? Go get him, Oldie. Let me know how you guys do. This 3-horse Winning Magic, I mean, should be able to go gate to wire, right? Hawthorne race 4, number 9. Okay. Let me know how we do. 3-horse could go gate to wire very easily. And then you have a horse that doesn't have a lot of speed. Probably won't show much speed here, but showed speed going longer and now cuts back here and has 37%. I mean, you would think that the 8's going to be tough. The 1 horse has some tactical speed, and you can't not like the 1. 2%. Here's another way I'm eliminating the horses. Now, this is new for me, but you've got the 4-horse, 4% win and 21 pace out. 2%, 35 pace and 15-1 EquinEdge morning line. 3%, 45. Like, so I'm getting rid of those. Now, this one has a little bit more pace, the 2, so I'm not going to automatically throw it out, especially because it's 8-1 in the EquinEdge morning line. So I'm going to do these horses. There's my ticket. So easy pick 3. Don't want to play too big because the 3 is going to be everybody's single probably. And then we're going to try to beat the 2 favorites in leg number 2, which is race number 4. Capiche? Capiche. All right. Good stuff. We're just getting going here. The golden hour, pick 4. That's coming up starting in the second to last race over at Santa Anita Park. And the next race at Santa Anita is coming up in 17 minutes from now. Total of 9 races. So race number 8 begins the golden hour pick 4. And then we'll do the golden hour daily double starting in the last race at Santa Anita to the last race over at Golden Gate Field. Low takeout. It's fantastic. The new versions, Patrick, are going to come out either next week or before Breeders' Cup the week after that. What'll be on that release is this: the hamburger, where you can click down to the different products, as well as the new win percentage algorithm and the pace numbers. All right. And also in that Hawthorne race number 4, the 11 horse just popped up. So 9 and 11. 9 and 11. One minute before this race. I mean, okay, let's see if we can find a vertical here. There's got to be a vertical, right? We got this pick 3, okay? Let's see if there's anything we can find for an exacta or a trifecta. How's the pace going to play out here? So clearly the 3 is going to have the lead. And these horses really don't have much going for them. I know the Tenderoni, this horse here is liable to run a much better race. I was just going to say the way this horse runs, though, it looks like it wants longer. And this is the first time starter that these horses sometimes break bad, but it's certainly bred to sprint. So, and so, by the way, the pace number, we give pace numbers for first-time starters, and they're a bit of a hit and miss. There's a lot of alerts. Yeah, those alerts were, oh, yeah, Hawthorne just came through. How'd you know that? Oh, yeah, 9/11. Yeah, 9/11. Race number 4 at Hawthorne. Not from Hawthorne, but you're out. What happened, Oldie? Who won?
Crystal Proof to post position number 3, the first one to come up to the starting gate. Half hoping to the inside. Tenderoni, post 2.
Tenderoni. 8 or 2. We'll go back and we'll look at that. You were talking about Keeneland, correct, Oldie?
Mystical Surprise, post position number 4.
Now, this 3 has such a fast pace number. Plus, it's got a high win percentage. Like these horses, they have been. It's a photo. These horses have been so money. These types of horses over the last couple of days since I started testing the win percentage algorithm with the pace number. They've been just really, really solid. We'll see what happens here.
We're ready to go. And we're off. A little bit of a take up there at the start for Mystical.
So that happens to first-time starters, and we talked about that, right?
The big favorite, wasting no time.
So watch to see if he runs through the race, and so you can get that horse next time out. 1 to 2 on Crystal Proof. And the first-time starter is not going to be a contender in here, I would imagine.
Pretty hard behind the pace today. She's with big.
And the Zaffarana really had some low figures, and so is likely to show some pace early, but then slow down later. The 1 horse and the 2 are the ones that should finish the best here.
Zaffarana sent after the pace setter, now a half length back at second, trying to keep up. A length and a half to half, hoping in third on the inside, according to Judy, losing position. Big Brand is next. Tenderoni trying to pass runners 4 lengths off the front, running Crystal Proof. Francisco Monroy sitting chilly aboard her. He's confident, and so is Crystal Proof as she strides away from the competition. Zaffarana is second, charging. Crystal Proof, now asked to finish the job here, is in front.
I'll tell you what, the 7 ran big. I mean, this 3 didn't win like exactly easily, but it still got the job done. 3.75.
Zaffarana, good effort in the career debut second. The same can be said for according to Jude.
3.75. San Anita Park's coming up in 11 minutes from now. I do want to go back at Keeneland. Who ended up winning that race? It came in 8-2. And the 8 horse was 4%. 15-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. Wow. Don't see that very often. I'm curious what the new algorithm had this horse at. It's 4%. %. Look at the pace number, though. I mean, you see it's got a decent pace number. I think that the pace number is really going to help here. But the EquinEdge morning line didn't like it. 7% though. And the 2 horse, Joy's Rocket, was 5% and was 6% on this. But look at how fast the 2 was, 92 on the pace. Another thing is, too, it's really important when you guys do get this, the pace numbers, remember, speed kills speed. So when you've got 4 or 5 horses that need the lead, you see an asterisk on there and they need the lead, I can't wait to see that, because you're going to throw those horses out, the ones that can't get the lead. And then so sometimes you'll see that you have to be careful about eliminating all pace horses or speed horses when you see that, because some horses are just faster than others. So if one of those 4 or 5 get the lead, it's probably gone. And then those other ones are done. So they lose their heart. Okay. Santa Anita Park, race number 4. A pick 6. Anybody want to pick 6? Do you guys want to wait till the pick 5? And we'll do a pick 5 too, if you want to do that. If anybody's playing a pick 6, we can do that. Good to be with you guys today. So much fun just to go talk horses, isn't it? All right, so look, Major Cabby is a 54 along with the 1 horse Invictatus, right? And by the way, I qualified obviously for the BCBC, right? And sorry, Mikey. Oh, last leg, it's a toughie? I thought you said you lost the last leg in the pick 6. All right, let's take a look. Anyways, I have not played in a live tournament, right? A cash tournament. I don't even know when. So I'm actually excited to get back to my roots because you guys know that I was so weak on the win and place mythical that I've been just really motivated to learn and get better. And I've worked with John on building the algorithms and the tools to help me with that. And I did pretty good. in the NHC, and I'm looking forward to going back. So, and I've done well in these $2 mythicals, win and place mythicals. So I'm excited. I feel like I've improved my game there. I couldn't say that I'm weak at that anymore. So, but the cash tournaments is where I live. So I'm looking forward to getting back to that. And I'm hoping that the site is hot. Like our numbers are hot for Breeders' Cup, because that's going to be a lot of fun. $1 million. The winner is going to probably win around $400,000 or $500,000. So, all right. So we can just check this out. Last leg. Let's see if we can learn anything here. 1% low pace, get rid of that. 50 to 1 EquinEdge morning line, low pace, get rid of that. All right, so we can easily, confidently get rid of those. Now you're looking at a horse that, yes, it's fast. The second fastest horse is the 13. No doubt about it. But it's going on the turf, and the GSR is extremely low. Yes, it's fast, but I'm going to get rid of it, because the 2 horse is extremely fast as well. And this horse has been breaking bad, and this horse has a good GSR. It's 15 to 1 in the morning line. I would be all over the 2. I would absolutely use the 2. The 12, you got that wide post, and you have a 19 pace number. Yes, it's a good GSR. Could I leave him out? I don't know that I could leave him out, because clearly the horse is the class of the race, Flavian Pratt. But that is not a good post to be. And so you could really get a price here. You could, and it could be the 2. It could be the 2. It could be. First time starter. Look at these workouts for this horse. And this horse has some turf breeding. Jonathan Wong, Ricardo Gonzalez. The 3 horse, 16%, but no pace. First time starter. Oh, that's a first time starter that we don't know. And Doug O'Neill's on fire. And this horse is bred for turf. I would for sure be using the 2, 3, and 5. I know that. 2, 3, 5 would be the horses I would lean towards. Okay. So I'd probably do something like that. Well, hold on. Let me look at the Scotty long shot. You can never ignore a Scotty long shot and a Baltus horse. All right, so let's add the 10. Because if we don't, it's going to beat us. I just don't want that to happen. Pace is a 79 here on the 1. So there is another 79 on the 4. And yeah, clearly the horse is fast. So now we have to see if the 1 needs a lead. The 1 doesn't need the lead, but it does draw the rail. And it needs to be close to the pace. And these horses are really fast. So now, I don't know that 1's a single. I just don't know. What about the Scotty 20? No speed whatsoever, but there's going to be some pace in there, and this horse is going to finish fast. I would have to use the Scotty long shot in here. Order and law. Look at this horse. This horse needs to be near the pace and maybe even close to needing the lead, right? This race does not, and it's going to have to, it only has a 57 pace. So I don't like that horse. Oh, you could definitely get a price in here. Same with this horse. Scotty Longshot is going to be dangerous in here. Really, really dangerous. Four minutes before race number 4. 4 horse here. A 45, 6-5. So there's not much pace. These are cheap horses, I'm guessing, right? No, not that cheap, but they're not fast. This horse just broke its maiden, facing winners for the first time. And I can't see why this horse can't come back and win this. 49%, top Scotty pick, very good GSR, and one of the fastest horses in the race. And there's not much pace. I think the 3 horses a player. You don't like singles and maiden races, I know. This is an interesting horse. I could see this horse really running good. 7 horse, Scotty's second pick has 0 speed, and there's not that much pace in here. I see the top 2 GSRs. That's what I see. That's what I see. Look at this. The top 2 pace numbers as well. Top 2 GSRs, top 2 pace numbers. I mean, it looks like those 2 horses. So maybe you can beat that favorite, and we'll do something like this. Okay. And then get rid of that scratch. This horse has no speed to 5. None. That is really low speed. And this horse burns money. This is the type of filly you have to try to beat, win or lose. You just have to. So I would do something like that. No speed. Oh, this pace number is beautiful. Look at this. It really is good. So this is how I realistically see the race. So what's up, Gary? So you would have to make a decision on what to do in race number 7 and 8. Would you single the 4 horse maybe and leave out the 3 in race number 8? You could do that. You could. As far as pace goes, Ricardo Gonzalez is aggressive. He's aggressive. And this horse is the fastest horse in the race, it looks like, other than the 1. But Tiago Pereira, I don't know that Tiago Pereira is going to be looking to send on this horse. I don't know. Luck of the draw. I mean, he's tactical. I probably would leave. I don't know that I would use Unbroken Star. I don't know. I mean, this horse just has no speed. 2-1. 9-5 too. Jeez. And definitely the 3 horses dead on the board. I honestly would be using the 5. Got to tell you, I would probably single the 5, but that's just me. The system is singling the 3, okay? But me, I would probably be doing something like this. I'd be taking a chance. I feel like I get through every race if the 5 wins. That's what it seems like to me. I would take a risk on the 5 because there's an aggressive jockey, and I'm thinking that maybe this horse can go gate to wire. I don't think not one of these horses looks great, and this horse is 38% to win and has equal to the 1 horse with the top pace number. So there's nothing wrong with that. All right, I'm going to play with you guys here. Five, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 6. 3, 4. 2, 3, 5, 10, 12. 2, 3, 5. And you could take a chance and leave out the 12 in the last race as well. You could do that. So I did a cover bet 1-3 with 5. I don't love the 4, but it doesn't mean he can't win. I mean, he's getting bet hard, but I know, Gary. I like to leave out favorites. 5 at Woodbine, 10 was too far back. No, not the 10. Who won? The 5 won at Woodbine? Who won at Woodbine? I told you guys to bet the 5 horse in race 10. Did he win?
For the 4th.
Oh, 5 was too far back.
Invicta.
Oh, he came in 10. Okay, thanks, Charlie.
Mongolian Wind.
How about Hawthorne, race number 4? Did that go off yet?
Luck of the Draw. Unbroken Star. And Major Cabby.
Come on, Ricardo. Be aggressive with this horse. Be aggressive right out of the gate. Get the lead. Do what you do. Come on.
And
Go. Go.
Luck of the Draw is
go. Don't sit.
Major
go.
Cabby on the outside. Mongolian
Go.
Wind hustled up and potatoes at the rail. 4 across the track. Unbroken Star didn't have the best.
And then he goes 4 wide.
It could be a blessing in disguise. Into the first turn, it's Invicta leading it by
They're going the gate.
Mongolian Wind pressing 2 clear of Luck of the Draw in 3rd. Then comes Major Cabby, 4 off the pace in 4th, and Unbroken Star is at the back. 5 lengths covers the field. Onto the backstretch they go. And Mongolian.
Sometimes you're just at the mercy of what the jockeys are going to do.
Matches strides, but
Now
a neck behind 2nd. 2 more Luck of the Draw in 3rd. Major Cabby about 3 off the pace. Unbroken Star in the orange colors inches up to his inside. Less than 3 lengths now covers the group. It's Mongolian Wind with a half-mile left to run. Racing in between horses.
Oh.
Just in behind them, losing the rider there was Major Cabby. Major Cabby lost the rider as Unbroken Star makes a decisive move and now goes to challenge Mongolian Wind. Mongolian Wind by a head. Unbroken Star at the rail and a 3 wide Luck of the Draw neck back 3rd. It's 3 more lengths to Invicta.
The system had the 3 single, didn't it?
On the
course it
outside,
did.
here's Luck of the Draw traveling kindly up to take the lead. Mongolian Wind battling with him. And down at the rail, Unbroken Star. They're a furlong from the finish. And it's Luck of the Draw just in front. Mongolian Wind not surrendering, fighting all the way. And then 3 back to Unbroken Star in 3rd. A 16th to go. And it's Luck of the Draw really clear now.
The 3 was
And Luck of
the system
Draw
had the
far
3
too
singles, so
strong.
I went
Wins
away
it
from
by
it.
3.
But Ricardo, you know what? He just didn't look. He wasn't. He was just really kind of weird the way he was riding, and then he goes up on horse's heels, and yeah, it was bad. But the 3 Luck of the Draw does get the win. Goes off at 5-1. Look at the EquinEdge morning line. It was 3-2, 28% top win percentage, top Scotty pick. Yeah. What happened at Hawthorne? Favorite one. Lovin had the lead till the final half. Who got second? 11 did. All right. What do you go off at? 4-1. All right. Good job, Mike. Honestly, that's sometimes you just have to do that. Hey, I'm still going to stick with subjective handicapping is where it's at, and all of us have free will to do what we want. So I went with the high win percentage, but you know, a lot of times we're at the mercy of the jockeys as well, and I think where I got thrown off a little bit, I didn't like the 0 for 7 at the surface and distance, right? So I took the horse with a couple of wins, and so, but I just made the wrong decision. All right, let's get out to Golden Gate Fields. All right, for race number 4. Got a good price too. Okay. Golden Gate 4, Golden Gate 4. And the 1 horse is extremely fast. We talked about this. So the 1 horse is very fast. And the 4 horse is the class. It's cold in New York. So here's the thing. So let's look at the win percentage difference. So here's the difference in this race. On the current win percentages, the 1's 43%, the 4 is 25%, and they're pretty much opposite. The 4 is the top win percentage on the new algorithm, but the horse has no speed. So here's the difference, though. Okay, the difference is this horse has been facing way better horses, the 4, and finishing. Okay, and now look at this. The 1 has been facing much easier, and the 1 needs the lead. So the 1's going to have the lead easy. That won't be a problem. But the 4 has the class. And that's it. And that's a tough one. Yeah, I mean, I didn't do anything, Alex, but thank you. I mean, literally, these are algorithms, right? So you put them all together, and the cool part about it is I'm always saying this, subjective handicapping, subjective. All of us are going to make decisions. I effed that up, that last one. I did. I got caught up in the 5, and I was wrong. I was wrong. So, all right. So again, this is here. You want to talk about a subjective decision? This is it here. The 1 is so much faster than the rest of these horses, but here, even though the 4 has virtually no speed, it's the class, and so class will move a horse up a little bit. So, I mean, this is just going to be a subjective decision. And I'm gonna do a trifecta. The 4 is 3 to 5. That's crazy. That is so crazy to me. That 1 is so fast. Oh, you kept the 3? Good, Deb. Smart. So we'll go with that. 4-1. And then who will be third? Let's see. So here's the thing. This 5 is most likely going to be sitting in second behind the 1. And so if the jockey doesn't try to go crazy and compete with that horse, this horse is pretty fast as well. I'm going to suggest the 2 horses are going to be third. So that's how I'm doing it. I'm just going to cold it. 4-1-2. 4-1-2. That's how I'm playing that. 4 minutes before the race. Let's see here. All right, so Oldie's saying that the 1 horse has only been fast on turf. I disagree. It's only been on synthetic 1 time, and it couldn't get the lead because there was so much speed in the race. The pace number is clear to me, and the pace number is accurate, Oldie. It says it right here, 89. Next closest is a 44. This horse has so much more speed than this group. So I don't think that has anything to do with it. I respectfully disagree with you on this one. Plus, it's Scotty's second pick. Plus, it's the second top win percentage on the new algorithms. So I think the one the one's going to have an easy lead. I'm actually convinced of that. That number is just too big. What I'm not sure of is the horse's class. I will say that, but I don't think there's anybody near the speed in this race as the 1. I really don't. And I'm really concerned about this 4 on the pace for the 4 horse. Very concerned about it. I mean, the 1 is going to control this pace. What's up, John? 1 and 3. You like the 3 horse. Here's the thing. If you were the trainer of this horse, where would you put this horse based on the last 8 races? Right? This horse got a second place finish and was up close on the turf, on a turf race. I don't know. Santa Anita. We got a horse just popped up at Santa Anita, race number 5. We'll go there after this race here at Golden Gate Fields, as they are 2 minutes to the start of that race. So the 3 horse, I've got mixed feelings. He's no speed at all. It's just a hit and miss. I think the horse he got a second place finish here. I still know who's going to show up, honestly. He's just he's a hit and miss. They are giving the firsters as well. Ray, I'm starting to think you're smoking some of Bill's stuff. I just want to handicap horses. Come on now. Santa Anita race number 5. We got a horse. I got the horse right here. His name is Paul Revere. Happy Saturday, everybody. We've got Golden Gate Fields coming up in about 1 minute from now. We will turn it on. The 1 horse is 3-1, 3-5 on the 4 horse. 16 minutes before the 5th race. And number 1 is an American Pharaoh horse. Yes, it is. It's a 20,000 claimer now. Gun Runner is going to be the top sire. Mark my words. The end of next year. Those babies are incredibly beautiful. He was a beautiful horse. If I remember correctly, he wasn't very big. They're at the gate, 4 to 5. A lot of horses are getting bet down right now. And the one horse, they could come back to them, no doubt. But the one's going to be on the lead. Oldie, the one is going to be on the lead.
Red light is flashing on the starting gate at Golden Gate Field.
All right, let's get out to Matt Dinnerman for the call of the 4th here from Golden Gate Fields. There will be your front runner. I'm going to say by 2 lengths easy. First call, easy.
American Bourbon to the inside post.
Hopefully the horse can just get this long and get this class.
Position at number 3. Imperial Creed coming up, post position at number 4. Next forward, 2 back. My Blue Bell.
Race 5.
Post.
Santa Anita.
And to post 2.
We've got a horse.
Round out the field.
Separate algorithm we're testing. Popped up. Let's see what happens here. 1 on the lead easy.
And they're off. Golden Iris won the start. American Bourbon a little bit quicker from the inside. She strides forward. Imperial Creed not far off, nor is My Blue Bell. American Bourbon with her head in front as they charge into the clubhouse turn. American Bourbon, the pacemaker from the inside, leads by 1.25 lengths. Imperial Creed is second. My Blue Bell third on the outside of her. Then comes Golden Iris, broke alertly. She's back and forth on a hole just ahead of Reverie, who's the trailer with 3/4 of a mile to go. And American Bourbon leads the way up the backside by about a length. Imperial Creed, the big favorite on her tail in second. My Blue Bell continues to race on the outside. Then Golden Iris still on a hold. She's 2.5 lengths off the front runner and a length back to Reverie as they make their way down the backside. It's still American Bourbon on the lead. She's got company. The pressure's been turned up here. My Blue Bell on the outside, 3 wide. Imperial Creed right between them. And American Bourbon now only in front by a neck. Imperial Creed right there in a 3 deep My Blue Bell. Golden Iris watches the action unfold in front of her. She's 4th on the inside, still on a hold, and Reverie under a little pressure at the back of the pack. Around the far turn, American Bourbon trying to see this out, leads by a neck. My Blue Bell second. Imperial.
They really didn't go that fast, but they're all out up front. The 2 and 3 are just loaded.
Mile to go. Reverie creeping in from the back, and Golden Iris, who swings deep off the turn. American Bourbon challenged on the outside by Imperial Creed, and here comes Reverie up the rail. American Bourbon loses the lead. She calls it an afternoon. Reverie kicks on with it. Golden Iris up into second. The top 3 went at it early. It cost them late, and Reverie has taken command and shakes away. Reverie will win under Armando Ayuso. Reverie by 2.5. Golden Iris second. Imperial Creed gets third over American Bourbon, and then My Blue Bell.
See, I personally think that 3 horse at 21 to 1, by the way. I think who's the jockey on? I think Catalina Martinez made a mistake going to lead with, or going dueling with the front runner. I think, you know what I think happened there? I think that Catalina was worried about the one horse getting a clear lead. That's what I think happened there, honestly. And so what he did was he asked the horse early to go and went away from the horse's style. That would be my guess. And so a good note there would be good. Was too close to a fast pace. And the same thing with the 2 and 3. Got the pace set up. Pace makes the race, guys. Pace makes the race. Got the pace set up. And I just think the one horse couldn't clear. May need easier. I didn't think it was that fast either. Well, I'm just going off of the pace number, and the pace number has been spot on and says the horse is going to have the lead. Now, the 4 horse dropped in class, and the 4 horse decided to to go, right? But as far as who was going to be on the lead, that happened. I went with the win percentages, top Scotty pick, all that. But, you know, I don't know how fast the track is playing. It didn't seem that fast to me either, Oldie, but I'm going to be in San Diego most likely for Breeders' Cup. I'm playing in the BCBC. And so, yeah. All right, let's get out to Santa Anita race number 5. And we got a horse that just popped up on the new algorithm that we're testing. It's the 6 horse, Big Summer. So let's take a look at that. We are going to play a pick 5. And we're sorted. You see how easy it is to eliminate these bottom horses? Look at this. 1%, 1%, 2%, 1%. Look at their EE morning lines. See that? Boom, done. Get rid of this horse at 1%, 50 to 1 EquinEdge morning line, and 81 to 1 out. Now we're handicapping. Instead of handicapping 10 horses, we're handicapping 5, 6, right? 11 horses. We're handicapping 6. So we got rid of the 2, 4, 5, 9, 11. 2, 4, 5, 9, 11. I kept this. What's the story with this horse? I'm going to get rid of the 1 as well. So the current algorithm has the 1 horse at 7%, 8-1 the EquinEdge morning line. Oh, it's a first-time starter. It's a first-time starter. But it's not getting bet. This one has it at 3%. I honestly don't know this win percentage algorithm of first-time starters yet. So we'll find out. That's one area there I haven't tested it. So all right. I do have a note on this horse. Needs more distance. So it's getting it here. Flavian Pratt on the 3, Kitten's Kid. Where's Umberto? Umberto is on the 6 horse. I mean, and the other algorithm just popped up to 6. This is the 6. Who's the pace? The top 2 pace numbers are both the 3 and the 6. I highly doubt these jockeys are going to duel. So let's see here. You know, I don't look at it that way, Scott, honestly. I mean, of course they're cheap horses, but it's still, it's a puzzle, right? And you're handicapping with that puzzle. So you can make money in those cheap races just as well as you can the big races. What I care more about is, what are the pools? Are the pools big? That makes a big difference. But on the new algorithm, it's 43% and a lot less on the 3. I think Umberto has got him over a barrel here. I do. But Flavian Pratt outrides him almost every single time, does he not? Almost every single time. And what about the 7 horse? 75 on the GSR. Clearly this horse is going to be okay on turf. This horse broke from the rail last time out. And look how good this horse ran. I don't see why this horse can't improve. I really don't. Had the 1 hole last time out. Let's see what happened there.
They've loaded quickly. And they're off.
So there's the 1.
Self-isolation began quickly outside. Then Spanish Shepherd and Chalmar is at the back of the field. It's Vavavoom.
So it really doesn't look to have much speed.
Big Summer second.
You can see the ones right here being asked the entire time.
Through at the rail. Then comes
runs like a horse that wants more
6 lengths
distance.
off the lead with a quarter of a mile to go, and Big Summer is up to take the lead. Vavavoom is back to second. Big Summer strides clear by 3.
Really a one-paced horse, right? You see that?
Stilettos is finishing with some nice interest. Has to get to Big Summer, and she's coming. Big Summer grazing in Stilettos. Big Summer
really finished with interest. Jockey's not asking at this point right there.
Rosario with another.
That was actually kind of impressive for Piazzetta. So yeah, see, yeah, thank you for saying that, Keith. Yeah, that and the pace numbers and all that, like that's where it's going. We're going to have foreign races as well. Flavian Pratt is amazing. Absolutely. 4 minutes before this race at Santa Anita. Okay, let's do a pick 5 real quick. Don't forget, we got the golden hour. Oh, we had played a pick 6. That's why it's doing this. All right, so we're going to cut this down. Big Summer popped up. We're going to play against a first-time starter here. Okay? We're going to play against the 10. And we're going to use the top GSR. So that's one way to cut the ticket down. So we just did that. Then here, Founder's Day. It's an interesting horse. Seems to need the lead for its best. It's not in the top 3, Scotty. This one's burned some money as well. Big sweep. They all kind of have. And this horse needs the lead. So this horse needs the lead, the 3, but it's the fastest. This 3 could win this race. And it's when you're talking about horses that are right there and not winning, like the 4 and the 6 and the 1, a horse like this who clears and is dropping big in class can win. Here is the problem though. This horse went gate to wire against a 48 group, and now this is a 68 group. And it got its ass kicked. But that was 8 furlongs, to be fair. And it showed some speed going longer in a grade 3. So it's a hard read. This horse, it barely wins going gate to wire. I respect to Shelby Ruiz, but to put this horse in that grade 3 after barely winning a maiden special weight was ridiculous. And of course, that takes it out on a horse. And then this horse has been off since February. It's a hard read. It's a hard read. So you have to use all those horses. In this race, I'm using the 1 horse Willie the Cobbler, but no, that's the wrong race. No, it is the right one. No, hold on here. The 1 and the 6. All right, Neptune Storm, Majestic Eagle, no speed. But this Scotty Longshot can finish for sure. For sure. Golden Gate Fields. All right, we have a horse at Golden Gate Fields. Now, we could single the 6 horse here. We could. I mean, it just popped up. This horse, the 7. Why don't we throw this horse out? All right, there you go. You can cut from there. That's what I would do. I'm going to throw the 12 horse out. I'm going to take a risk. Now it's 96. Who else am I going to throw out? First time starter in the 10. It's a tough one. I like the connections. No pace on the 12 at all. Flavian Pratt. This horse looks like a good horse, though, no doubt. 68 furlongs broke bad, but now cuts back here. Ah, man, the 12 does look good. I'm not going to lie. Maybe single the 6. Take a chance and single the 6. I would agree. And then, you know what you can do? Do a saver bet to get your money back. 3 and 8 with 6, something like that. I agree. We have to single the 6. It popped up on 2 different algorithms anyways. All right, there you go.
It's post time for race 5. Santa Anita Park welcomes and thanks the Fold of Honor, honoring their sacrifice, educating their legacy.
All right.
Big
Get this
news
6
coming
home.
going in.
We're about to find out. That's right. The race replays are good. Yep. I'm telling you guys, wait till you see the stuff that's coming, man. Next couple of weeks, you're going to see the new win percentages and the new pace number.
Mistaka the Gray, Spanish Channel, and She's Our Arch.
All right. Come on, Umberto. One time from the EquinEdge group.
And they're off. Very even start. Piazzetta gets the first call, joined immediately by Feeling Graceful, who's up to take the lead. Kitten's Kid is up close in the early going, and so is Big Summer, only a half length off the pace. Issa Court is down on the inside, taking the second spot, and Shanghai Dazzler is just behind the leading group. A gap of 3. Piazzetta.
The 7 just helped the 6 tremendously. Thank you, 7. I mean, that was tremendous. If he sits back there and just traps the 6, Umberto's not going to know what to do. Umberto just relaxed his entire 3 to 5 on the 6. Jeez. I'll tell you what, watch this first time start of the 1 horse next time. Look how nice that horse looks. Got to touch a class to him. Or her.
2 more legs to Big Summer.
Come on, Piazza. Get second. Where are you?
2 more legs, Spanish Channel on the outside of Piazzetta. They're at the top.
Piazzetta. Come on.
Summer on the outside.
Flavian Pratt. Come on, Flavian, get second. He's so good, but he's not going to beat the 6. 6 is too good of a horse. 6 is too good. Get up. No! I don't know. That is so close. Flavian Pratt is just ridiculous. Ah.
Feeling Graceful and Piazzetta.
Gosh. I don't know.
Photo finish.
Anybody? I don't know. Anybody? Okay, hold on here. Oh, I don't know. Deb. I don't know. I can't tell where the bob is. 6 got a good bob. It seemed like to me. Oh, no, I think the 3 got it. From that angle, the 3. Six easy? All you guys are saying 6? Oh, I hope you guys are right. Oh, 1 time for the good guys, please. Oh, I don't know. John says the 3. Oldie says the 6. Eddie says the 3. Oh, God. Spencer says dead heat. God, Flavian is sick bastard. Is so good. Oh, I don't know. Deb says the 3.
Number 6.
Oh!
3 Kittens Kids second. 1 Issaquart was third.
That one horse, all of us gotta watch that one horse right back.
5th, 6, 3, 1, 7, 8.
That's the first head bob that Umberto's ever won with Pratt. First time. You did, Tony. You called that. You said, let's single this horse. How old do you got? Oh, going to be a $1 exacta, but what the hell? I don't even care. Just glad to win the race. Oh, my gosh. Umberto, he's proud right now. All right. That was the one that popped up on the at Santa Anita, race number 5. Okay, we have a horse at Golden Gate, race number 5 as well. You guys ready for this? All right, Golden Gate, race number 5. Who can guess it? What the exacta pay? $580, way more than I thought. All right. 6 times 5. I'll take that. 6 times 6, actually $3,500. Why do I always do that? Excuse me 1 second. Okay.
Maxim Strider.
Okay. So that paid $2,900. It's better than nada. Okay, can anybody guess which horse? The race number 5 at Golden Gate. We're going to do a pick 5. A horse just popped up for us to play. Who's got a guess? Golden Gate, race number 5. Oh, you start from the last race? That's not a bad idea. If it works. I have a note on this 2-horse head case. Okay, that's okay. Okay, please say the 7. Yeah, it's short rib. Oldie guessed it. It just popped up on this algorithm we're testing. Said the 8-horse. Scotty picks the 8. The win percentage is the 8. The other algorithm, short rib, is 37%. So a lot is pointing towards this horse. But Winning Magic, the 3-horse, I mean, this horse is a 70 on the pace. And it shows speed. Now it's cutting back on the synthetic. I don't see why this horse couldn't go gate to wire, honestly. I don't. Are we alive in the pick 3 at Golden Gate? I don't know. You know me. I don't pay attention. Did I give it out? Are we alive? Who are we alive to? Which is the bad GSR? Oh, the short rib. You know, it's been off of a while. It's been off for a while, Oldie. And here's the thing. No, it doesn't have a great GSR, but none of these horses really have a great GSR, and it's 10 points lower. It's not like it's 20 points lower, right? So in this case type of thing, I think there's a lot more things pointing towards this horse running good than just that GSR, right? It's not like this is a 38 or something. You know what I mean? It's like, so from the dirt to the synthetic, it's a drop, no question. But it's also well, you would think it's a drop in class, but the SOR doesn't suggest it is. I don't know. I mean, the 3-horse, I have to like the 3-horse some with that pace number. Look at that pace number. It's a 70. So much the fastest horse in the race. So Catherine likes the 6. 6. I didn't even use the 6. I threw him out. What do you like the 6 for? What do you like about the 6? Dropping in class. Has 0 speed. It's a 35 on the pace. It's got a good GSR. I definitely could see this horse improving. I will say that, Catherine. I definitely could see the horse improving. Yeah. I think that was I prematurely left that horse, took that horse out. Okay, let's look at you like the 1? All right, that's what I was just going to look at. Let's look at the 1. Horses broke almost last in every race. 16%, has no speed. Catching easier here. Let's look at the changes. Blinkers off the 3. I love it. Blinkers are off the 3-horse, and the 3 is very fast. This is going to help this horse finish. Evangeline Downs, race number 1 to 6. That's what I think, Alex. At Evangeline Downs, race number 1, the 4-horse came up as well. All right. All right, Golden Gate Fields, pick 5. How much time do we have? 4 minutes. Okay. Do we not like the 3? I kind of like the 3, right? So look at the 7. Been the favorite 5 of the last 6 races and hasn't won. It's a Scotty long shot. Does this horse get home this time? Because we're actually look at this. I will say this about the 7. This horse could be sitting. No, it has no speed, but it's facing easier here. Look, the last group was a 46. The one before that was a 48. There's Cindy. Hey, Cindy. If there was one horse that you had to bet would be in the money, who would it be? For me, it would be the 7. EquinEdge morning line's 3-1. Hot jockey as well. Who's the jockey? Asael Espinoza. No, Evan Roman. Evan Roman gets off the 5-horse, which I would have done too. This is a rough race. I'm kind of agreeing with the system that we got to cover those horses. All right, I got to get on the next race. I can't get off of this one, can I? Pace-wise, the 1-horse, Chief Jackson, could go gate to wire. I'll tell you what, this top GSR Space Odyssey is an interesting horse, right? The problem is, you think this horse needs a lead? It doesn't pass horses. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes these horses can be deceiving. This horse has burned so much money. So when that happens and it's a top contender, you just know that the race is wide open. It's really tough. This horse has 0 speed and has burned a ton of money as well. I mean, to me, you could take the pace horse. You could take the 1, Chief Jackson, to go gate to wire. Matter of fact, screw it. That's what I would do. So many of these horses have burned money, and this is the pace of the race. And he's from the inside, he's going to send. Get rid of that. 26 on the GSR. The 3-horse. Add the 4. Add the Scotty long shot. Probably add the 2. All right. Okay. Who's the speed? This 5-horse is very fast. And top GSR. What's the story? Irving Orozco. 70 on the GSR. The horse has a big chance of going gate to wire. I would just say this. If this horse does win, you're banking. You're banking. Oh, you got to take this horse. It's the pace and everything. Okay. So not going to single this horse now. Now going to add this horse. Top Scotty pick. I would do that. $54. Now, if you don't want to play that much money, I would cut back in the first leg. And if I was cutting back in the first leg, I would probably cut out the 6-horse. Probably what I would cut out. But the system had the 8-horse.
Waiting for
I like the 3-horse winning magic to possibly go gate to wire.
Mr. Botanicals to round out the field. Mr. Botanicals is in. We're ready to go.
The blinker's off on the 3. Fastest horse in the race.
Uneventful break for all the runners in the race. Bums Candy Boy out alertly. He's up top with Better Tomorrow. Better Tomorrow to the front. From Bums Candy Boy back in second. Short Rib right outside of him. Winning Magic making up ground from the inside. And the rail's open for him to come and challenge the leader. Better Tomorrow still leads.
I mean, I don't know why the jockey's not going, honestly. I don't get it.
Rib is 40.
And the 8's really close to the pace. Look at the 8.
Is back in 5th on the fence, followed by Mr. Artistic with Mr. Botanicals, and 2 lengths more.
I hate the ride that the jockey in the 3's giving this horse.
Better Tomorrow clearing off at 40-1.
I mean, doesn't he know this horse needs the lead?
Ahead, Better Tomorrow opens up 2. Winning Magic sent along from the second spot. Bums Candy Boy.
8's not running.
Passed by Short Rib under some pressure. 3 lengths behind. Hello Handsome rides the rail off the turn.
You might not catch this big long shot.
In the green jacket catches the eye, trying to pick off foes here. Mr. Botanicals peels outside as they come down the lane. Better Tomorrow still on top at a big price. Mr. Botanicals trying to wear him down in second. Short Rib third from the outside. Better Tomorrow gets leg weary. Short Rib in between horses. Mr. Botanicals. Mr. Botanicals and Short Rib. Short Rib got the money under Ruben Fuentes. Short Rib by a head. Mr. Botanicals second. Better Tomorrow third. Then Winning Magic.
And then you just take the top 2 Scotty and you get there. 8-1. $8-1-5. And look, we talked about how tough that race was, right? And it was. It was tough. Really tough race. And look at that. I mean, there was a wall of them at the wire.
Photo finish. Photo in race number 5. Please continue to stand by until the result is declared official.
Well, we've been pretty hot with the new algorithm that's been popping up these horses, right? So it's saying that the 4 and the 6 horse at Evangeline Downs race number 1.
Number 8, short rib.
3-2 off in short rib. Evangeline Downs. All right. Not going to play that one. 4 and the 6. What's the story? The 4 is 45%. And the horse is tactical. That's going to, well, it doesn't need to be tactical. It's a quarter horse race. The 6 horse has broke bad in every start and facing easier. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one right there. I wonder why it likes the 6. Interesting. I'm going to say no on the 6. I'm going to actually stop that play. I can actually stop it. Vetoed. All right. So I think the favorite's going to be tough, the 4. 45% of the new algorithm. And look, the 7 horse and second Scotty pick might be right there as well. And Oldie likes the 3 horse. 6-1. All right, at Hawthorne. Let's check it out. Let's sort the GSR. It's the, well, I mean, it's not like it's got a low GSR. As far as pace goes, look, it's got the high pace number over at Hawthorne. So it's the speed of the race. It's won 4 straight races. It's definitely moving up in class, but 3 races ago over at Arlington Park, it actually ran good. So that's not going to be a problem. Royal Prince, the 6 horse, been burning money. This horse likes to get second, but it's been facing better horses. It has been facing better. I think the 6 is going to be awfully tough. I'm not sure this horse has been hanging. I think it's just been in too tough a competition. That's what I think. And look what it did when it was facing 62, 64 competition. It won both those races. So now the 3 has speed, but look at how much tougher this race is. So this could really come down to the 3 and 6. Let's look at the 7. It went gate to wire. So this horse runs, well, it's rated before. Against a 58 group, it rated. It almost went gate to wire against a 60 group. I don't like the 7 to win this race. I think the 7 will run a good race, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. The Scotty Longshot 3 and the 6. I think it's the 3-6. That's what it looks like to me. Gray Streak. This horse barely won against a 56 group 2 back. It doesn't have any speed whatsoever. So I have a hard time envisioning that this one's going to do well. Now, 7 can be sitting in second place behind the 3. But 6 is classier. So it might be the 6 sitting in second behind the 3. The 1 horse Gray Streak, I don't like the 1. Personally, I don't like the 1, Alex. 3 is the only speed. Look at the pace number. Yeah. And then 1's the class. So the 6 is the class, excuse me. So it could be closer to the pace. 4 horse, it didn't run a bad race first time out. I will say that. The SOR, all the algorithms update, all of them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No. Nope. The speed figure is static. Well, the speed figure could change a little bit, right? But it's pretty static. But yes, all the other algorithms will update. The GSRs update, the SORs update. Well, it changes for each race as far as the competition of the race, right? So, but as far as like, if you look here, this race was a 64, Ross. This race, it will never change from a 64. That race will always be a 64. But the SOR in this race is a 62. So the current race is a 62. And that's based on the competition in this race. And then this can change, obviously, because this is the last 5 races. If you look at the question mark, it'll tell you what the GSR analyzes. Okay. So, but this GSR, so this average SOR is the last 5 races of all surfaces and distances, doesn't matter. So when you look at that, you can clearly see the 6 horse has been facing better horses than the 7. And the 3 has been facing, in fact, easier competition, but it has the speed. And speed can hurt. So, but the class of, if you look at the competition, it's been the 6 and the 7. So you know what I would do? I would do like a 6-3 exacta, and then I would come back with and then a bigger one, and then a smaller one, saver 6-7. That's what I would do. Oh, went off, huh? I missed it.
Side, most trails the field, and they're covered by 6 lengths as they move around the turn and on to the back stretch. On the inside, Temper Tantrum. On the outside, Royal Prince. Royal Prince puts his head in front.
So sometimes when you get the class of the race, it'll show. This is never a good sign for the 3 horse right now. I can tell you right now.
2 lengths behind the embattled leaders. Battle Scars as clear sailing on the
and the
outside.
7 horse we know has more speed than this. The jockey took the horse back, so you would expect that the 7's going to finish.
They've got less than a half.
And I'm not supposed to be showing this race right now.
On the outside, Royal Prince. On the inside, Temper Tantrum.
Hurry up and
They've
end.
been at it
It's so hard not to bet it or to watch it, you know.
Royal Streak needs racing room. Modus Operandi on the outside. Battle Scars.
7's just having a really bad trip.
They come to the top,
but he's got horse.
In the Hawthorne Derby. On the inside, Temper Tantrum. On the outside,
2-1 on Royal Prince. Here comes the 7,
stretch.
saves ground.
Royal Prince now takes the lead. Temper Tantrum.
And it's going to be the 3 horses.
Now here's Mo
right? And the 7 might even win.
Coming on, and then on the outside,
the Scotty long shot. Go gate to wire for Oldie one time. Come on. 3-7. No, 7's going to win. It's going to be 7-1-3.
Mo's with Gray Streak closing. Mo's got it.
All right, let's end that before they shut us down. Okay. Evangeline Downs, the 6 popped up and the 4 popped up. I canceled our bet. I'm able to do that on the 6. I 16-1, but I just, maybe this horse runs good, maybe it doesn't. It just doesn't look like it to me. 7 horse. Let's look at the pace numbers though. The speed number here. Evangeline Downs, race number 1. So we've got time, right? So we've got, okay, we got to go to Santa Anita, excuse me. Race number, I missed that. Race number 6. And let's do, if you saw the pick 5, here, I'll give it to you. This is the pick 4, right there, $48 ticket. 145, 1256, 1234 with 412. Well, that's not what we did. Hold on here. All right, so we did 6. Okay, no. I'll tell you what we did. Oh, no. Wrong site. That's what it is. All right. So let's get to Santa Anita race number 6. Let's see what we did. All right, $40 ticket. 1, 3, 4, 6 with 1, 6 with 3, 4 with 2, 3, 5, 10, 12. Okay, that's the pick four. All right. 1, 3, 4, 6. Remember, the 3 is the pace, most likely. 1 might send from the inside, but I really think that the 3 is going is the fastest horse in the race. So the only excuse I'm going to tell you with the 1 is that it's been facing better competition and dropping now. No, so what'll happen in that case, Ross, is the old races will stay the same. They won't change. Like these races here, the SORs, they won't change. But future races, like the current race SOR, if a horse is improving, that would make the horse stronger quality. And the subsequent races would be higher SOR because of that horse or horses. Okay? But not here. This would not change. This is static for good on the handy view. So they're going into the gate. I honestly have no idea. I threw out the 5. I did 1, 3, 4, 6. We'll see what happens here.
America's a little bit quicker.
You knew the 3 would be on the lead. The 1 didn't break very good, and I thought the 1 would be on the lead, but the 1's not going to be.
And Founders Day is
not on the lead, but in second.
It's Honor America to the half-mile pole, just under a length in front. Queen Goal between them, Full of Grace on the outside. Then Big.
He is so loaded on the 4 horse. It's not even funny.
Lead, and Founders Day at the back. Around the far turn, Honor America, Queen Goal right up to her. These two racing together as one. Full of Grace is about a length and a half back in third. Founders Day on the outside. But
he's still got horse on the 5.
Racing room. She's bobbing that head up and down, trying to find a seam there at the top of the stretch. Honor America, the leader. Now Queen Gold drifts out a bit, leaving room for Big Sweep, and here she comes. Big Sweep, Queen Gold, Founders Day on the outside. Big Sweep takes the lead, a 16th out from Queen Gold. Founders Day, Big Sweep, Queen Gold comes right back. Here is the line.
5.
Queen Gold.
The 1 is such a money-burning son of a gun. The 1
her.
horse would leave out. Shit. Ay, ay, ay.
Photo finish.
Came in 4-6. Did you guys see that? I know. 5-1. Over to Evangeline Downs, it actually came in 4-6. That 6 did run good. Wow. That's a nice exacta. Was that Pratt? Don't tell me I was Pratt. Did I just leave Pratt out too? I did, didn't I? Tell me that wasn't Pratt. You got to be kidding me. Sorry, guys. I didn't see that was Pratt. All I could see is this horse money burning. Pratt is so good. He is so good. Gotta have to watch for that.
Five. Queen Goal was first. 1 Big Sweep second. 4
5-1-4. 5-1-4. No, he's so good. All right. So we got Golden Gate race number 6 coming up. We got a pick 4. Let's do a pick 4. Did anybody do the at Evangeline Downs, the 4 and the 6? Did anybody do an exacta box in that race at all? That actually is going to pay good. $25.30. All right, Golden Gate Fields race number 6. All right, let's hit this thing. I'll tell you what, that paid good. 4-6. All right, pick 4. So we were going to possibly take a chance on singling the 1, right? So it'd be a $9 ticket. Maybe play that multiple times. What did that pick 3 pay at Golden Gate in the last race? I forgot. We started in race number 3. We singled the 3. And we had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we had the 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. And that pick 3, a couple of horses just popped up. What did that pick 3 pay? $11.65. So we lost 15 or $1 something. You need to put the pipe down, Bill. You do. All right. Let's finish out strong. So, look. I don't love the 1. I just don't know what else to do that would pay, right? Yeah, I completely messed that one up. Believe me, I know it too. Okay, 2 more horses popped up. Charlestown race number 1 to 2. And Meadowlands race number 1 to 1. Okay. Yeah, I got a little tricky there. All right. In the last race, Quirky Chaos is, in my mind, a single. It's the fastest horse in the race. It will kill this horse off who needs the lead. And this horse isn't as fast. So that horse will be done. So you can get rid of that. Will is Chill is a first-time starter. So here's the problem. We don't know how fast some of these horses' first-time starters are. This one looks average. 7-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. Okay, so I don't like that. Bob's Rain. Hard read. This horse is coming out of much tougher races. 15-1. Evan Roman jumps aboard Bob's Rain, and it's a price play. All right, so let's add that horse in there. No speed on Will is Chill, but it's a first-time starter, so we don't know. There's no way to see anything here with these workouts. There's not a good workout in the bunch that I can see. But the connections are tremendous. So maybe we take a little bit of a risk. Let's see here. 40. There's nothing to speak of here. on the 9. 6 horse, terrible breaker, broke from the rail last couple of times, facing easier. I can't say this horse can't win. And the 7 horse, a first-time starter. And the workouts do look good, and it's a Scotty long shot first-time starter. Okay. So we do something like this. So we're going to take this pick 4 very seriously right now. So we talked about the 5 being the fastest horse in the race. Wine and Whiskey. Ran good on the dirt against 4 other horses. That's it. Hard read. Hard read. Fridays at Shady, the 6. I mean, this horse is doing really well. Not the best breaker in the world, but doing very good. And the competition here seems a little bit easier. I mean, but it has no speed. Pour on the coal. This horse can absolutely win. The 9 horse looks really, really dangerous. So I think we have the horses. I really do. Claim of Passion. There's nothing wrong with this horse, is there? But it's been off since May. You have a Hot Jockey. This horse has run better. Well, no, it's run good on synthetic as well. It's a hard read. This horse, and look at these workouts. They're actually really good. Let's throw the 8 in there. Lone Star, race number 1, the 2. River Rose. Can't see why this horse couldn't run good as well. Okay. The 11 horse has a 71 on the pace. So this one could really push the 5. Can it rate though? So there's going to be some pace in here. Absolutely going to be some pace from what I can see. I don't know that this horse can rate, but I'll tell you what, he's a bit scary, isn't he? At 15 to 1. All right, so let's throw this in here and let's see what this looks like. Now we come over here. Do we need to use as many horses here? How much time do we have? 3 minutes?
All
right, so we have to see. Again, we're still taking some risks, okay? So hopefully it will pay off, but the 1 horse is the favorite right now, and I think, the 1 horse goes to the lead, right? Look at the pace. It's a 64, but it's got such a low GSR. God. That is low. That is low. 8.5 furlongs might be pushing it for this horse. It sure might. God. You like the 1 in the last leg. Cindy likes the 1. Hands off. Showed speed going long, now cuts back. You know what? I could see that horse running better. I tell you what, I'm changing my mind. The races are tough, but I am changing my mind a bit on the one. The one's going to be on the lead, but the 3 horse is going to sit a perfect trip. The problem I'm having with the 3 is I don't know if it can rate, but I don't know that the 1 can go this distance. I don't know that it can. And at least we know the 3 is going to be sitting tactically. There's got to be a risk somewhere else that we can take with a horse. This horse is really, really dropping in class. First time starter who's got some really nice works. Oh, my God. All right, that's going to be me. Honestly, I'm going to change my mind on the 3. The 1's going to have the lead. I don't know if the 1 can go gate to wire because I don't know. I'm going to assume that the breeding on this 1 horse is going to stop this horse. But I'm struggling with this card. Now, I don't think it's a bad thing because there's prices to be had. But at the top GSR, 21%. And it's got the second top pace number. But the Scotty long shot, 10-1 in the EquinEdge morning line. I mean, this horse looks like it can run some. It's 21-1. I'm going to do a 3-7 exacta box. You know what? I'm sure I just put the 1 in the winner's circle.
Right.
I'm hoping they'll duel with the 1.
Chief Jackson from the inside going towards the lead. Space Odyssey away in second to apply pressure on the early leader. Those 2 together as they approach the clubhouse turn. America Great off the speed. He's running in third in a stalking position. Awesome Dude is next with KPD Day. Mount Peliar towards the back of the field with That's a Bad Boy. They have 1 horse beaten, and that is Gigi Whiz around the clubhouse turn. Chief Jackson moves right along with Space Odyssey, who hounds him from the outside and neck back, and those 2 up the backside and neck apart. A length and a half to America Great, still outside of Awesome Dude. KPD Day races alone today. He's about 3 lengths off the top pair, a gap of another 2 lengths to That's a Bad Boy, racing with Mount Peliar, and 3 more to Gigi Whiz on a loose rein at the back of the field. They approach the half-mile pole. Chief Jackson maintains a half-length lead on Space Odyssey, still parked on the outside, pressing. America Great, the long shot, with no excuses in a good spot. Awesome Dude in a pocket on a loose rein now entering the turn. He's niggled along a little bit. KPD Day 4 lengths behind as they start to string out. And let's see, Chief Jackson lets it out a notch, tries to put away Space Odyssey. Here comes America Great at a price on the outside in second. Chief Jackson continues to roll on the lead. Awesome Dude trying to make up ground. Space Odyssey between horses under pressure. KPD Day asked for his best. That's a Bad Boy, caught 5 wide off the turn. Chief Jackson going for the finish. Chief Jackson a length and a half in front. Awesome Dude is second. That's a Bad Boy plugging away on the grandstand side. There's a furlong to go. Chief Jackson trying to hold off Awesome Dude. Chief Jackson really to the lead, and he will not stop. Chief Jackson and Santos.
Yeah, that
Rivera
GSR really threw me off.
By 2.5.
1-2.
Awesome Dude settles for second.
The pace
Photo
number
for
wins
third.
that race. God, that was just ugly. 3 had no excuses. God, that's the worst. Charlestown, just 1. Santa race number 7. So we've got San Anita race number 7 coming up in 11 minutes. Do we have a horse? Meadowlands race number 1. We have the 1 horse. Sorry guys, if you guys got off of that 1 horse. I mean that damn GSR of 30 something really got me. Yeah, we're going to. Yeah, the 1 was singled in the pick 5. That's true, Gary. But gosh darn it. Sorry, guys. No, we still have half the show to go. We're gonna be fine. But yeah, I got thrown off on that GSR. That pace number is pretty good, though. That's actually a good idea, Catherine. Meadowlands, the 1 horse. Take a look at that horse. It's got a good pace number. I do worry that it loses ground all the time. I will say that. And the 8 horse is extremely fast. I mean, the pace number was the best pace number. You know, you have to make a call. So unfortunately, in that sequence, I didn't find anything I loved as a single. That's the problem. Otherwise, I just would have covered both the 1 and the 3. Even there, I tried to use the 1 and the 3, but I couldn't get it in. Thanks, Catherine. I've got some wine in there. I'm going to go grab some wine so we can finish off strongly and just loosen up, because these finishes. I don't care about me, but I don't want to throw anybody off. All right, but Meadowlands is something we should look at, the 1 horse, but. I don't know if I love this horse. Can the 8 horse go gate to wire? You made sauce. That sounds good. You're gonna beat horses like that most of the time, but it just happened to be, look at that horse had the speed. Maybe pace is holding. You know what I mean? Like there's numerous things that could happen. So if that horse had no speed, but when a horse has the pace number and then doesn't have, you know what I mean? You have a decision to make. And then that's when you get a little confused as to what to do. There's no way of knowing. So what you have to do is spread and then hope that you find something else horse you like. But then you go spread and then the favor wins. You know what I mean? Like, so these are decisions that we have to make, and I just am not making the right decision. Well, this 1 can't get the lead. He cannot. That 8 is too fast. And I'm looking to see if there's anybody that can legitimately close. Even the 11, right? The 11 is not a legitimate closer. This horse is a speed horse, but yet it's not fast enough. It's not as fast as the 8 horse nor the 1. This is the reason why I'm starting to like the 8 horse to go gate to wire or a bomb. You know, like the 8 is the type of horse that you bet to win. And then, because it's Scotty's second pick, it's 9-2 on the EquinEdge morning line. And then maybe do a backup, a cover bet with the 8 in second. I don't know what the 1's going to do. EquinEdge morning line on the 6 horse is 6-5. So maybe the 6 is the horse to beat. It does look like a legitimate closer. It does. It does. So maybe the numbers, right? 6, 8, and 7. All right. So the system is recommending the 1. We'll see here. And then don't forget, we got Lone Star race number 1, the 2 horse. Santa Anita in 6 minutes, race number 7. Charlestown race number 1, the 2. All right, let's get out to, let me know what happens if you guys look at it. 167 Meadowlands Virtual Hug. All right. Okay. Sandy to race number 7. We talked about, I like the 1 and 6, and those are the 2 horses getting bet. I didn't like the 2, and the horse is dead on the board. Remember, I told you guys, 80% of races, the horse that wins was an underlay from the odds makers morning line. So if you look at that, the 5 is an overlay, the 3 is an overlay, the 4 is an overlay, the 5 is an overlay. The only 2 horses that are underlays are the 1 and the 6. And the other ones aren't even close. If they're close, you have to worry about the last minute betting. So watch the last minute betting close. Like if the 3 horse was at 7-1, maybe in the last minute it could get bet down below, right? So that would be a consideration. But right now it's very clear based on 80% of the time, this 1 or 6 would win the race. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Very good, Deb. The 6 horse one at Meadowlands. Okay. How'd the 1 do? Was the 8 in front at Meadowlands? The 6 was clear? 1 came in second. Okay. That's okay. So what we do is we bet the horse to place, right? So that's what we do. So that's a win. Lone Star Park race number 1 to 2.
Ailes Masquerade and RB Wrath.
Vaz is going to burn SV, loads on the outside. 400 proof AA is in, 2 more to load. Job AA and High Demand. High Demand moving up. They're all in line. Both the number 1 entry mates a bit fussy in there. They're also working on the 7. Vaz is going to burn SV. Trying to get him settled down. They're off. Very awkward beginning for Uptown Ring of Fire. On the inside, Uptown Man on top is displaying speed once again. And right to the outside, and giving a strong challenge here as they move up the backstretch, and they're head-to-head up on the...
That's too bad the 1 is pressing this 2 horse because they're so far clear. I think that was the plan. And then look at the 1 sitting in 3rd right now, the 1A. I mean, just in the garden position right now.
4th on the outside, 2.5 back to Vaz is going to burn SV, and then RB Wrath in the black on the inside is moving by that one. Job AA is well back in the field, and it's tremendously far back to Gale's Masquerade and High Demand. 1/4 mile to the finish here, and from the inside, up
6 is going to just walk on by him. Golden Gate, race 7.
400 proof AA, Uptown Man on top, and now RB Wrath swings outside, and RB Wrath is a bit of a closer third, a much closer third now, and here comes RB Wrath, Victor.
So based on what we're doing, we hit that race with the 2 getting 2nd. So it's going to come in 6-2. And that's because the 1 horse, but the 1 horse ran a good race on the lead. All right, Santa Anita race number 7. And I think it's a 1-6.
And they're off. Fast beginning for Lambeau in the center of the course. Neptune Storm flashing his usual speed. And in between them, Shooters Shoot 1.5 lengths off the pace 3rd. Order in Law 4th. Then WW and the early trailer Majestic Eagle immediately guided over to the rail. Into the first turn they go, and Lambeau takes the lead. Neptune Storm now between rivals. Takes the 2nd spot, and he's clearly by himself in 2nd with 5.5 furlongs to go. Shooters Shoot covers Order in Law. WW is next, and Majestic Eagle. About 5 or 6 covers the field. It's Lambeau.
Really, the 6 is moving beautifully in the back.
Neptune Storm 2nd, 1.5 lengths. Order in Law and Shooters Shoot right together. WW Majestic Eagle. Field goes to the half-mile pole in the lure. And it's Lambeau dictating the turns. Maintains the lead of about a length over Neptune Storm 2nd. Order in Law, Shooters Shoot, WW, Majestic Eagle. They've been compact and in the same running order throughout. Lambeau, Neptune Storm.
The 1 has not been asked.
Come after them,
3's all out.
Order and
4's all out.
At the rail, Majestic
and the 6
Eagle
is going to have to go wide.
Turn for home. Lambeau and Neptune Storm. Lambeau digging in. Neptune Storm right to him now. And Neptune Storm puts that white blaze in front past the furlong pole. Order in Law 2 back 3rd. Then Majestic Eagle. It's Neptune Storm in front. And Neptune Storm too strong in the lure.
1-2.
Order in Law fired big, but he just missed. Lambeau 3rd. Majestic Eagle 4th.
All right, so remember we talked about, let's just look and see the underlays here. So only 2 horses were bet below their morning line from the odds maker. That's the 1 and the 6. And the 1 won the race. The Scotty picks had it 1-2. 1-2. So yeah. And we can see, like, okay, the 5 won the race. 5 was 5-2 below the odds maker's morning line, right? This is important because you can look and see for future. Some big Summer won the race, and the 6 horse was 3-5 below the 8-5 odds maker's morning line. The 3 horse. Morning line 7-2, 5-1. This one went up. Now, you might see that in a race like this only because look at how even these morning lines are. But you could utilize, in this short race like this, you could utilize the EquinEdge morning line because look at this. In a competitive race on the morning lines, the EquinEdge morning line was 3-2. And you're getting value. Plus Doug O'Neill's on fire. Thanks, Gary. I'm being replaced already. I know. EE picks. We're changing that from EE picks to, or Scotty picks to EE picks. Thanks a lot. I see how easily replaced I am. Okay, so that was one race of what, 5 that we looked at? 5 horse. 9-2 from an 8-1 morning line. Okay. Now you could utilize it in combination with like the Scotty long shot in this case. You're like, okay, 8-1 on the odds makers morning line, 6-1 on the EquinEdge morning line, and 9-2 is getting bet to, and it's a Scotty long shot, and it's 15%. You see, that's a horse that's live. I know. Okay. California Street, 4-5 on the morning line, 3-5 bet. The 2 horse, Scotty long shot. 6-1, off at 5-2. You see what I'm saying? So really make that a part of your arsenal when you're looking and going, okay, yeah, I mean, if you're playing horizontals, that's a little different. But when you're playing vertical bets and you're looking for the horse on top, 80% of the time, a horse that's betting at or below the odds makers morning line is going to win 80% of the time. Cool? Big shout out to my friend Caleb Keller. I heard he mentioned me a couple of times on TVG. Such a good man. He uses EquinEdge. A lot of people use EquinEdge, but and you know, it's really neat to see where we've come because you're getting a lot of respect from some people that I respect a lot in horse racing. So I think that's pretty cool. It's really neat. And so much more to come. I can't even imagine what this is going to look like by the end of next year. It's just going to be phenomenal. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. But anyways, hopefully this made sense to you and to really like make that part of what you're looking at when you're looking for a horse to key in the first spot. Okay. That's what I will be doing even in the Breeders' Cup. Hey, Trish. All right. We have what? Okay, Golden Gate Fields. A horse popped up. A horse popped up. The 4 horse at Golden Gate Fields. By the way, the Golden Hour Pick 4 is coming up next at Santa Anita. So we'll put one in. We'll start immediately after this race number 7 at Golden Gate Fields. Okay, but the 4 horse just popped up. Now, let's see what the situation is with the pace. Tam's Little Angel. So it's the second top win percentage, and it's tactical. It's tactical. The system says the 3 is going to be on the lead. Now, here's the thing. What I have noticed so far with the pace numbers is with first-time starters, there's a bunch of first-time starters or horses that maybe broke last, like the 7 horse, right? Second Scotty pick, 7-2 on the odds makers morning line, 7-2 on the EquinEdge morning line. It says 32 pace, but we don't know if this horse is fast or not. It broke last at 6-5. Excuse me, 6-1. Right? So you single barbed wire. So this 2 horse could be a single going gate to wire. It's got a 67 pace. It could. Lone Star Park, race number 2, the 1 and the 6. 1 and the 6 are live. These have been on fire, guys. You guys got to bet it. They're 47% to come in first or second. All right. What happened to Charlestown race number 1? Anybody? I'm drinking a Behringer Cab. So we don't know what these first-time starters are going to do. I will tell you this: these workouts here on the 8 horse, 34 of 77. Okay, and then comes over here from the gate. They're not even trying here. They don't try here. 44 of 70, 64 of 106. I have a feeling this darn 8 can run. Came in 6-2. What did we have? Race 1, we had the 2. All right. Remember, what we're doing is so in our CAW, so we're a CAW player, we're taking these algorithms that I'm sharing with you, and we're putting a place bet on these horses. And that's what we're doing. So when I do my shows, I just share that with you guys. So all right. Anyways, the 4 horse here is popping up on this algorithm. 12 to 1 on the EquinEdge morning line. I don't like that. That I don't like. But this horse is the favorite right now, and it's a first-time starter. So look, it's understandable that with it. So that's interesting that this algorithm found the 4. Really interesting. It's possible the EquinEdge morning line can be off on first-time starters. Same with the pace number. Okay, but if you look at these workouts, 31 of 73 even back here. So it's showing talent. Then they don't even try. Out of the gate, they're giving the horses a lesson. Then comes over here, they're cruising. Then they're 44 of 70. Then 51 of 70. Go 6 furlongs. And then they come over here right here for real. 44 of 70 and then 20 of 106. Now, Cindy's not a proponent of horses having a gate workout before they run, but I initially felt that way, but I've changed my mind a bit. Now, this horse is 6% on the current win percentage algorithms, but look at this, 21%. 21% on the new algorithm. And this new algorithm is more accurate. His go-to rider stays on the 5. Second-time starter. That was a very strong field it comes out of. And the horse is the top Scotty, top win percentage. Maybe it's going to be a 4 or 5 exacta box. How about that? Maybe that's what's going to happen. Here's the thing, too. The 2 horse is coming out of a strong race as well, right? Comes out of that 10-2 race. And the 5 ran better. Third by 2. Now cuts back. GSR is about the same. But the 2 showed more speed. Interesting. Interesting. Could the 2 run better here or no? I don't know. We're going to do the golden hour here. We've got 19 minutes before the race, so we'll do the golden hour as soon as this race at Golden Gate is done. All right. 7 broke bad. Second. That's true. Broke last. Comes out of that same strong race. Let's see what happened. Who was in that race? Let's take a look. The 3 horse. Won that race. Golden Rush Gal. So yeah, it was a stronger race, right? Always Seeking. I mean, these were decent horses and stronger field. So there's a high likelihood that the winner is going to come out of that 10-2 race. It is. This 3 horse is the fastest horse in the race, but it's definitely coming out of weaker. But it's got a top GSR. Do you see what we're talking about? Of course, Deb. Thanks for hanging out with me. Barbed wire. When's barbed wire? What race is that? By the way, I'll be back with you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like the show if you guys don't mind, please. It makes a difference in our show, and I'd appreciate that. I know the team would appreciate that. Over at Lone Star Park, the 1 and the 6th in race number 2, 1 and 6. So something to look out for. Race 8, we're gonna cover that next. We're gonna cover that as soon as this race is over. We're going straight there. Okay. You know, I don't know if this pick 3 is going to pay anything. But let's see if we can find a vertical to bet. You know, I'm going to. This is a low pace number, but the 7 horse. This horse broke really bad. Went off at 6-1. Maybe from that post, this 7 horse breaks good, and you're talking about a hot jockey right now. The 4 horse, the first time started it, might be able to really run. And should we assume that maybe the 3 horse is just, this is a much tougher competition than what it ran in with last time? Maybe. 2's going to probably try to go to lead as well. The 2's fast, has to go from the inside, has no choice. So maybe a 4-5. How about a 4-5-7 exacta box? What do you guys think about that? I'm going to do, I just think that the system popped up the 4 horse, but Patrick makes a good point that the 5 horse, the go-to rider is Catalina Martinez. He's their go-to rider. But Steve Speck could try to be throwing him off. Maybe. Maybe he didn't want to take Catalina Martinez off. Bobble to start. I don't know. I have a feeling that maybe this 4 horse can run. It popped up on our system. These workouts those last 2 workouts are pretty tremendous. They really are. And look, here's the thing too. He's not opposed to working horses out fast. How about this? Gosh darn it, why does that do that? Look at this, October 17th, 26th of 106, okay? Look at this. At 5 furlongs, This horse was 20th of 106. No, that was from the gate, though. Never mind. Well, hold on. Was the other one from the gate? No. Oh, what? I don't like that they do that. Okay, so look, this horse, the 4 horse, is actually faster from the gate, where the other horse just had a running start. Interesting. That's a tough one, man. It is a tough one. I tell you one thing right now. I just like the post position and have a feeling the 7 can run. I really do. And I'm also, yeah, I just think that the 7's going to run a better race. Scotty's second pick as well. Broke 9th. Yeah. They're at the gate. I'm going to bet the 7 to win as well. I just want to see a good break. I have a feeling, watch. Let's see if I'm right. Right now, this horse is 7-2, the 7. Let's see if this horse goes off at 2-1 or 5-2. We'll see. That's what I'm going to guess.
Elmira, she's one of 2 runners behind the gate. Now Elmira goes in. Crazy.
That's what I think, Goldie.
Outside post.
I think the 4 is going to run a really good race.
Just like her dam. She's a big winner, a big gray mare. And her daughter looks the same. Crazy Daisy. We're ready to go.
You just need the first-time starters to break good. Come on, 7, though. So I want the 7 to break good.
And
Ah!
Savage Love took up right
Again.
At the start. She drops back to trail. On the inside, Avery on point.
4 broke beautifully.
With magic start. Ascendancy not far off, nor is Tam's Little Angel. 4 runners across the track, and Elmira in the 5 path easing off of them. Skymaker is next with Philly Pelly running about 5 lengths off the pace, a length and a half clear of Crazy Daisy with Perfectamente, and 4 more to Savage Love. As a tall order after the break, is a lot of ground to make up. Around the far turn, Ascendancy takes it to Avery on point. Those 2 together on the lead. And on the outside, Ascendancy goes a little bit better than Avery on point.
The 4 is running good.
Sent along from third.
Nothing wrong with the way the 4 is running. The 5's going to win. 7 horse, watch the 7 next time out.
On the outside, pouncing, takes the lead away from Ascendancy, who's back in second now. Avery on point is tired after setting the pace, and Elmira with a 6.
Come on, 4, get up for second.
Up is clear.
Get up.
And jockey Catalino Martinez
Get up.
Going away in lifetime start number 2. Ascendancy holds off Tam's Little Angel for second. A first
5,
and
3,
third place
4
finish for trainer Steve Specht here. Philly Pelly was 4th, photo 5th.
Wow. Really wanted to get that 4 up. All right, let's get to the golden hour pick 4. That's why we're all here. So the 4 horse barbed wire can rate. It's tactical, 49%. Here, it's 44%. The EquinEdge morning line is 6-5. Okay, 6-5 on this horse. Second top GSR. The speed of the race, I like the 3 and the 4. That's what I like. Now, there's not that much pace in here, but I'm gonna take the 3 and the 4. But if you wanted to add a horse, maybe add the 7. But the horse came in, got an easier group last time out, and got up to win on what appears to be a fast-paced race. That's what I see. So I'm using 3 and 4. I did have a hard time with this race. Although I know the 5 is fast, the 4 horse doesn't pass horses, seems to need the lead. And I think that the horse is going to be pace compromised. So I would eliminate the 4 just from that perspective alone. Fridays at Shady has got a low win percentage. It's 14%. Well, I mean, look at this is a tough race on paper, right? This is the type of race where if you can pick right, you could be good. 10 horse I would eliminate because it's got a low pace and a low win percentage. So you can get rid of that. So there's nothing really going for this horse. You could get a long shot in here. I'll tell you right now. I will say this, though. The horse I like the most in this race is the 9, Pour on the Coal. And the reason is when you look at the pace number, the horse is tactical. Well, no, it's not that tactical, I guess. 5-1 the EquinEdge morning line. I would love to try to be able to spread in here. I really would. Let me see if we can get that. What did we have in here? Let's see here. Seven minutes before the race. You have 5, 6, 9. She's so shiny. This, and you've got Doug O'Neill on the outside. Do you know how many people are going to ignore this horse? But look at how fast this damn horse is. But it's got a low GSR. This 9 could be a single. Pour on the Coal. But I'm not feeling so confident. This 2 horse, we talked about this Booze Runner, the Scotty Longshot. I like this horse. And Quirky Chaos. I mean, it's the speed, it's the class. Peter Miller bringing up a horse up, here at Golden Gate. I mean, I guess it can run good. It's dropping in class here. Irving Orozco, 16%, 52. I mean, this horse is going from a 12.5 claimer to a 22.5. That's not always easy to do. This is a wide open race. You've got some first-time starters. I mean, you see what I mean? Like, these are tough. These are very, very tough races. You just hope that you have some sort of single. 4 minutes before the race. Like, got to pull off something here. I mean, maybe, this horse can rate some. This damn horse, second off the layoff, can rate, gets way easier. Irving Orozco. It's the speed of the race. Meadowlands race 3 to 6. Who won race number 2 at Lone Star? Who was first and second at Lone Star race 2? You know, the other thing is 11 has to break from the outside. Richard Mandela. Top GSR, 18%. Two minutes before the race. I don't think the 2 in the last race is a single, but I don't know that I have a better single. That's the problem. I really don't. I'm not, so we all have to make a call, right? We all have to make a call. Night Mischief, the 6 horse, is a first-time starter. Maybe take a chance on a horse like that, possibly. Right? Might not be a bad idea. Second Scotty pick. First-time starter. No, it's not a first-time starter. It's dropping in class. It's a big drop. The horse broke from the rail the last couple of races. You know what? I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to play this as well. But this is what I'm going to suggest to play. But this is just me. Again, we all have to make the call. I'm handicapping. We're figuring it out. But I'm going to single the 6 horse on the drop in class. I don't know that I fully trust the 2. But if I could, I would put the 2 and the 6 in there. The 2 is 36% top Scotty pick, top GSR. No doubt. I know that. Peter Miller's got the 4 horse. Scotty Longshot, first-time starter. How many times have we seen those things win at bombs? Right? Bob's Rain, a price play. No, maybe I'm going to suggest the 6, but I'm probably going to just play a bigger ticket. So, oh, did it go off? Oh, I didn't even get it in.
Jack Sprout is now racing in third, and Divine Armor fourth and 4 lengths off the lead.
So the
Touchdown
two pace
Brown,
numbers were the
Willie
3 and the 4, right? And the 3 got bet late. There we go.
Covered by about 8 or 9 as they round the first turn. And it's Synthesis, tugging pretty hard, leads it by a half length. Barbed Wire keeps him company in second. It's 4 lengths back to Jack Sprout in third. Touchdown Brown is next. Divine Armor, Willie the Cobbler between horses, and Family Biz outside of that pair. They're heading to the half-mile pole, and it's Synthesis just in front. Barbed Wire keeps the pressure on second. A gap of 4 lengths then. At the rail, Touchdown Brown with Jack Sprout just outside of him. They're followed by Willie the Cobbler, Divine Armor, and a 3-wide Family Biz. 3 furlongs remain for Synthesis. Barbed Wire's been with him throughout. Touchdown Brown getting closer. He's now just 3 off the leader, clearly third and coming after the top pair. Willie the Cobbler, Divine Armor launches his bid 3 wide, a quarter of a mile to go. Barbed Wire takes the lead. At the rail, Synthesis comes right back. Barbed Wire, Synthesis, Touchdown Brown finishing well. They're followed by Willie the Cobbler and Divine Armor. It's still wide open. Barbed Wire, tenuous lead. Touchdown Brown, Divine Armor on the outside. Barbed Wire digging in. Barbed Wire fending them all off. Barbed Wire 3 for Flavian
4-7-2. Flavian Pratt's the man.
Second. Divine
The dude's
Armor,
ridiculous.
Willie the Cobbler.
Unbelievable. So, all right. Gate race 7. Meadowlands race number 3 to 6. The 7 horse was second. It's so true, Chuck. Lone Star Park race number 3, the 2 and 4. And Meadowlands race number 3 to 6 horse. 10 to 1 right now. That's a tough one to find. It's getting bet some, but that's a tough one to find. What's up, Devin? I know, I haven't seen you in a while. Been working. Hopefully things have been well. Yeah, Pratt's just doing so well right now. Might want to try to carry that with him tomorrow, too. We'll do that. What happened at Charlestown? We had race number 1 at Charlestown. The 1 and race number 1, the 2 horse. Got second. 720. All right. Nice. All right. So we've got, what do we got coming up? So we've got Golden Gate Fields, race number 8. That's the second leg. So at Lone Star Park, race number 3, the system gave 3 horses, the 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Let's look at this. Actually, so maybe do a 2, 3, 4 exacta box, right? The 4 horse is 58% on the pace, 3 second. The 4 horse is top Scotty pick as well, and 31%. So the 2 horse, we're going 440 yards. I don't like the 2. Is he going to bet? You were in line 10 to 1. All right, so I'm going to tell the system not to bet the 2. No. Wait. Race number 3, the 2. Yeah. All right, they're on the track. Let's take a look at them on the track. You can't take it away from me yet, Gary. They're not officially on production. There's a 6 at 5 to 1. That's Friday's at Shady. That's the top Scotty pick, I think, or a price play. One of the two or both. There's a 7 at 15 to 1 Dubtown. Francisco Monroy's aboard. 7 minutes before this race, number 8 here from Golden Gate Field. The 8, Claim of Passion, Armando Ayuso. 12 to 1. Thought that horse had a look. And there's Pour on the Coal. Doesn't have a lot of speed, but this one can finish pretty fast. And 4 to 1 right now, currently your second choice. And the 10's 21 to 1, Gallant Warren. I didn't think this one had much of a look. Sylvia Amador is aboard for Timbalasis. And then on the outside, that's the 11, Descartes. Not without a look, 5 to 1. Outside post, not that great, but this horse has some speed. Ruben Fuentes is aboard, as that is the field here for race number 8 at Golden Gate Field. So, all right. We've got this race coming up, which is the second leg of the Golden Hour pick 4. Then we're going to do the Golden Hour Daily Double. That's coming up. All right, on this Tapeta surface, which is very fair. But I will say this, I don't think you can come from too far back. Cannot come from too far back. 12 minutes before this Lone Star Park race number 3. I like a 3-4 exacta box. 12 to 1 right now on the 3 horse. What? Come on now. Never gets bet. Yeah, he does look like crap, doesn't he? So I'm going to stick with a 4. I'm actually going to tell the system not to bet that 3 horse. All right, so the 4 horse. That's what we're going with. Action Milagro. Yeah, it looks good. Looks very, very good. 440 yards. Didn't do good, but I don't know what happened here. All right, so the 10 horse, Oldie, are you saying you like the 10 here at Lone Star? Golden Gate Fields, we've got 5 minutes before race number 8. So let's get out there. I have a note on this one. Back at San Anita, first time blinkers. That doesn't help us at all. Fridays, that was old too. No trainer, and that helps us 0. All right, so Oldie likes the 10 horse at Lone Star Park. That's coming up in 11 minutes from now. Let's look at the pace numbers. They sure help. 10 at San Anita, no, not the 10. So I love how they space these races with Golden Gate and San Anita. It's perfect.
4 minutes until race.
You got
number
about
8,
10 to
ladies and
12 minutes in
gentlemen.
between
Matt
races,
here,
you know.
a field of 11
There's Matt
sign on
Dinnerman, the
in this race,
hardworking
an
young
allowance
man.
race here.
Such a good guy. Good family. All right. So Robert Barron's going to be on the lead. And, well, close to the lead. But the reason I don't like this horse is because you can see it doesn't pass horses. Okay. And Explosive has an 84 pace. So this is the new dimension where the pace numbers really help. And they can help somebody like you, Deb, right? They can help you. So you can look at that pace number and you can go, okay, but soon you won't even have to look at past performances because you'll see an asterisk on the pace number, and it would be an asterisk that would be on the 4. It would say, it suggests that the 4 needs the lead. Now, could the 4 get the lead? Possibly. The reason I like the 5 so much is because the 5 is stretching out and the GSR is higher 7 points, and the 5 doesn't need the lead. So the 4 might actually get the lead, and the 5 would sit right off of the 4. Yeah. Got an easy lead and gave up. That's a good note. That's a good note. Yeah, I can see that. And that was against a similar group, but it only barely lost. But that was also on the dirt. But it's got a higher GSR here. This 4 is not impossible. But the EquinEdge morning line is 30-1. And, maybe it can be wrong, the EquinEdge morning line on some first-time starters, maybe a second-time starter, but not on a horse like this. Not on a horse like this. So I just don't see it. I don't see it. It's not just about the pace number. Explosive is tactical. Irving Orozco is going to give this horse a good ride. He is. And his odds right now are 7-2. This horse is a 7-2 favorite. And we talked about underlays. There you go. There's an underlay right there, 7-2. This horse will go off as an underlay. Who else is close? The 6 horse, top Scotty pick. The 9's right there on the border. 8, not at all. 8 not getting any love whatsoever. 11, we talked about the 11 getting some love. What's the pace number on the 11? Didn't it have some pace? It does. 71. That's why the 11 is getting played. Because the 11 is, I don't know if it's tactical though. And I'll show you why. Hear me out. Look, here was in the lead, lost. Was a length and a half back. Came in 6th and lost lengths. 8th by 6.5, 11.5, 8th. 1, lost. 2nd by half a length, 2nd by 1 length, 3rd by 3, 9. You see what I'm saying? And this horse cannot clear. So although I think the 11 is going to run good, I don't see a win coming for the 11. Okay? Okay. Claim of passion. Got to have passion. This horse is not getting any love, but I don't like how much this horse has burned, the money this horse has burned. You can't be 3-1 and then come in 7th. Sorry. You can't do it. You're going to get it, Deb. We're going to get you a decent hit. All right? Santa Anita Park, Golden Gate Fields. All right. I'm going to tell you that I like the 5. I just do. I like the 5 and I like the 6. How about a 5-6 exacta box? 5-6-9 exacta box. That's what I'm going to suggest. 5-6-9. Do you have any money left? 594. I've been really close on some of these bets. Box. 5-6-9 exacta box. That's what I'm thinking. Now, who would be the bomb? Who would be the bomb? Trifecta, $8. So for me, it would be the 8 and the 2.
And the red light is flashing on the starting gate at Golden Gate.
I'm not even putting
Fields,
the
which means
4
a
for
start
3rd.
is imminent. The runners have reached the gate for race number 8.
2 and
A
8.
good report to the inside post has loaded.
The 9 looks like the type of
Friday's
horse
at
that could
Shady,
get
post
third too,
position, number 6.
right?
River
So we'll go
Rose
$10.
taking
What about
his spot
this?
in the gate next.
And the 8. Lock. We'll do a $12 ticket, $16 ticket. 569 with 245689 with 289.
Dubtown takes his spots.
3 is a long
River
shot.
Rose, he's almost
The
in
Scotty
gate
long
trying to
shot.
settle
Whiskey and
down
wine.
there,
And
trying
this
to get
horse
it just a little
deserves
bit more.
a
Team
look
of
based on that
Passion
last
post
race, no doubt
Tuesday,
about it. But that was on the dirt.
with River Rose.
That was on the dirt. So I'm not so sure. We'll see though. We've got the Golden Hour Daily Double coming up next at Santa Anita, starting in race number 9. That's their last race of the evening. So
The riders hopped off River Rose. Asael Espinoza, they're going to open the front of the gate for him. He's almost in there. Probably another few feet, he'd be fully in the gate. River Rose.
maybe the 6 is the play, the Scotty pick, right? I'm gonna do a 5-6 exacta box.
And now River Rose is about it.
Explosive and Fridays at Shady. Boom. All right. Matt Ditterman with the call of the 8 here from Golden Gate Fields. Good luck.
Looks like they're going to go back behind the gate here. Starter Todd Stevens with River Rose. River Rose is now in the gate. Wine and Whiskey, post position at number 3, will be next. Pour on the Coal, post 9. Robert Barron in the red, white, and blue. Gallant Warren. 2 back. Explosive to post position number 5 and to the outside to Cart to round out the field. Here's Descartes coming up to the gate.
5 should be on the lead here. If the jockey's going to do, you can tell he wants to get the lead. I could tell he's just, he's going to send. And he should.
An eventful start. After the start, Fridays at Shady.
He didn't send hard enough.
And so did Dubtown. Those 2 towards the back of the field.
And you know what? There are a lot of horses that went for the lead, so I'm not hating that. And I think he did a good job. So the 2's going to go crazy right now and try to get to the outside. Look at that. Like,
trying to get outside off the fence. He's in about the 3 path now in the 4th
I'm getting over, and that's just the way it's going to be.
Explosive. Then a good report. He's running about 4.
So we knew Robert Barron would be somewhere near the lead. We knew the 11 would be somewhere near the lead. So that's not a surprise. I actually, the 5 looks like it's running really comfortably. I like that. And 23 and 3 or 2 is way too fast for these horses. Way too fast.
Descartes on the outside, pressing mildly in 2nd. River Rose up into 3rd. Wine and Whiskey in a pocket, 4th to the inside. Then Explosive, the Southern California shipper, still runs with Of Good Report.
5 is loaded. 6 is loaded, but he's like, look at the jockey. Look at the way his legs are. You see that? Like this.
He's running.
Like no matter what, you put a note on this horse. I mean, the horse is loaded.
Ahead of Fridays at Shady and Gallant Warren at the back of the field now losing ground. Around the
But
far turn, Robert
that
Barron
takes a lot out of a horse.
To go a half length in front of Descartes in 2nd. They've opened
Oh,
up.
the 5 is toast.
Wine and Whiskey pushed along in the 3rd spot.
Wow,
River
5
Rose
did not
back and
run.
4th retreating. Explosive not making up any ground at this point. Nor is Pour on the Coal, who's plummeting to the back of the field. Pour on the Coal. Fridays at Shady trying to get going as they come down the lane. Descartes puts away the front runner, Robert Barron. Here's Wine and Whiskey, though, at 14.
Now the 5 is
putting up a
coming.
strong effort. Explosive is coming on. It took him a little while. And Of Good
Weird
Report,
ride.
But as they come down the lane, Wine and Whiskey takes command. Wine and Whiskey and Cristobal Herrera to win.
3-5.
2 wins in a row for him. Explosive in the photo for 2nd with Of Good Report. Descartes was 4th, and Fridays at Shady was 5th.
All right, let's take a look at the 3 horse. That was a Scotty long shot. I think Catherine mentioned the Scotty long shot. So Wine and Whiskey does get the win. 14-1 on the Scotty long shot. You just never know with the Scotty long shot. Have you seen every time that I've used the Scotty long shot? I think maybe once we call it the EquinEdge pick, EquinEdge long shot, maybe I'll hit it. Maybe that's what the jinx is. It's got to be. Because every time I use it, it doesn't win. That's no joke, seriously. It just does not win. Cynthia's boom, boom, boom. All right. We got the golden hour daily double coming. And I'm hoping the 4-horse wins here. Oh, they're lagging. I think they have a late scratch. That's why. All right. So this is what's so great about it. Not only are the takeouts lower, but the way these races come up on each other is pretty cool. We thank God we've had 0 internet issues today. That's been fantastic. Thank you, Lord. The 12-horse wants longer, but I don't know that he wants that post. And we'll look at the Santa Anita, race number 9. And the horse has no speed. So I don't know how this horse is supposed to run from this, but it's the best horse in the race, and it has the best GSR. Absolutely no question about that. And is Flavin aboard? Of course he is. Will he find a way to get the win? Probably. Look at the EquinEdge morning line. It's even money. I don't know. It didn't use the 3. I think, Gary, that's because it was a low GSR. All right, let's see if we can find a golden hour daily double. I mean, if there was ever a 6-5 favorite to try and beat, it's this one right here. I'm telling you. The horse is going to close. 100% it's going to close. I know that. I know that. Look at my note. Wants longer. Did it want longer? Absolutely. And did it run? Yes. Is this longer than that 5 furlongs? It is. But it has no speed. And it's drawn the 12 hole. If Flavian Pratt wins this race, he is God. G-O-D, God. Here's the problem I'm having. So you can see the current win percentages pretty much have this 12 horse, and then it's pretty wide open. But the 3-horse lonely on the top is a Scotty second pick, and it's 16%. I like that. And Doug O'Neill is on fire. You should do a small exacta box 3-8, right? The 2 Doug O'Neill horses just in case, right? First time starter. These workouts are tremendous. They're tremendous. So I would watch for that. And this horse is 12-1. The EquinEdge morning line, it's 11-1, so not a big deal. The 10-horse won at Lone Star. Who got second? Didn't you like the 10, Oldie? I think Oldie liked the 10, right? Oldie gets a winner once in a while. Ten, 3, 4. Three got second. All right, we got 6 minutes to this golden hour daily double, okay? And You hit the try? Nice hit, Oldie. Why do I feel like our first-time starter is going to win this race? I really do like the 3. I'm going to watch this Scotty long shot next time out. I don't like the post, and I have a feeling this horse needs this race. And I also think this horse wants dirt, right? So I'm going to play against the Scotty long shot. But I do think Lonely at the top, who's getting bet for Doug O'Neill, this horse is absolutely live. And the favorite is on the 12 hole with no speed. Now, I also think the 2 can run. I do. Broke 8th from the rail last time out. Broke last the time before that. And now this horse gets the highest GSR, right? This horse has the highest GSR. So I really do think this horse has a big chance of winning the race. Boo's runner is 8-1 right now, 8-1. So watch out for the 2 horse. Originally, I kind of like this first-time starter here. I like the workouts for this shopping for Pharaoh by American Pharaoh. 18-1 right now is completely dead on the board. EquinEdge morning lines 10-1. So Tonitos, the 8 horse, first-time star. These are tremendous workouts as well. I would watch out for Doug O'Neill. I would watch out for Doug. He is just on. He is absolutely in fuego right now. Are you lonely tonight? Isn't that Elvis Presley? I don't know. It's not Lonely at the top, huh? How's that song go? Are you lonely tonight? That's what you should name your next horse. I kind of like this 8, Tonitos. Watch this horse. First of all, Mario Gutierrez aboard for Doug O'Neill. Morning line on that is 5-1. That's a really good point too, Justin, actually. Lonely at the top, Randy Newman. I just want to thank you guys for all watching too. I enjoy being with you guys. And I love what we do here because all of us are betting differently. I'm sucking on my bets, but you guys are doing great. I won earlier. Yesterday I did really, really well. Me, Lonesome Scotty. I'm not Lonesome Scotty anymore. I'm not Lonesome Scotty anymore. That's probably why I'm happy. I don't know. Could be. But hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to really study hard tomorrow. I'm going to find some singles. That's the key. The key is if you can spread out, but you got to find some singles, and then you can spread out from there. That's the key. And beating big favorites like this 12. Like this 12. 12 is going to be in the money. Key the horse in the second or third spot, right? So who would we eliminate? I'm eliminating the 10. I'm just doing it because I think the horse needs the race. I'm going to eliminate the 9. I'm going to eliminate the 11. What about this Volin? I don't like this Volin. He's got a lower GSR. I'm eliminating this horse. Okay, so I'm going to do 2, 3, 8, 12. 2, 3, 8, 12. Oh, we have a horse in Golden Gates, race number 9. All right, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to make you guys wait for it. No. 2, 3, 5, 8, 12. With
big smile there aboard a booze line. So good luck to everybody in the last and final race, and whoever you're rooting for this evening, go Dodgers. Good night.
$5 bet. No. Sorry. And in the last race, you're going to add the Scotty Longshot 7. Who was my other one? I had one other one. Who was it? Was it Lion Ghost? Was it the 3? Or no, the 6. There you go. Okay, it's a $5 bet. 2, 3, 5, 8, 12. Look at, I'm going to watch this. Pratt beats me, he beats me. Forget it. I'm going to walk off the set. That's it. And this, yeah, 2, 3, 5, 8 with 2, 6, and 7. And you might want to single the 7 horse because that just popped up on my email. Maybe the Scotty Longshot to finish out. Can I get a Scotty Longshot to finish out the last race? I deserve a Scotty Longshot to win for me. I deserve it. All right, how you guys feeling about this? All right, we got 3 minutes before this race, and then the last race we've got at Santa Anita's coming up in about 20 minutes from now. And that's it. Until tomorrow. Be back at 5 o'clock tomorrow night, I believe. All right, let's see here.
Charity poker tournament for Folds of Honor getting underway. Miss Maddie B goes in.
2, 3, 5, 8 with 2. I'm gonna do the 7.
Tonitos. Lonely on top. Bullen going in.
Scotty Longshot. All right, let's see what happens. 2, 3, 5, or 8. Try to beat this favorite with Flavian Pratt, who's on fire, who has 3 wins going for his 4th win from the 12 hole. Can he pull a miracle off?
Last couple.
I'm going to keep 2, 3, 5. Watch this. 2, 3, 5. Let me get this in.
Shopping for Pharaoh.
2, 3, 5 with 12. No, 2, 3, 5, 8. And trifecta. 2, 3, 5, 8. With 12 and 3rd.
She's so shiny to the outside.
She is so shiny, like a penny. All right, let's see what happens here. Flavian Pratt going for 4 wins. I'm hoping he doesn't get it.
Back. They're in the gate. And they're off. She's so shiny was quick. Urban has speed. Shopping for Pharaoh.
I mean,
to join the
did you
party.
see how good that 12 broke?
Only on top, up close, and down at the rail. Booze Runner is only 3 lengths off the early speed. Then it's K. Joe's Kid passing horses on the
Flavian
far
Pratt's
outside,
just
all the way up
sick.
to be a joint 3rd. Down at the rail, it's Silent Beauty racing in mid-pack as they pass the half-mile pole.
He's sick. He's a sick man.
Matty B is on the extreme outside.
Sick man.
Blue cap and about 5 off the lead. It's another 2 then back to Tonitos and 3 to English Meadow, who's at the back. And then it's a long, long way back to One Arrow. They're approaching the quarter pole, chasing Shopping for Pharaoh. She's So Shiny is in 2nd. Down at the rail, Booze Runner is in the race, splitting rivals. At the fence, it's Silent Beauty in 4th. On the extreme.
Come on, 5. Hold on.
Starting to finish very fast.
Here's the first time starter. Stay up at 5. Stay up 5. Go 8. 5, 8. 8, 5. 8, 5. Get up for 12. Get up 3rd. Get up 3rd.
Second went to Shopping for Pharaoh. Urban was 3rd. Silent Beauty was in the battle for 4th.
First time starter 8. Why do you guys want to argue with me? I can't be cold the entire show. How's that? 7-1 over 16-1. Boom. How's that? Thank you, guy. I win 1. You had a saver bet on the 8? Good. Doug O'Neill on fire. We talked about this first-time starter, and we talked about beating the favorite who's on the outside, right?
Shopping for Pharaoh second.
And we got the win. That's good. Thank you, Catherine. We finally got one. Jeez. 8, 5, 12. So how big was my trifecta? $25 trifecta, 2, 3, 5, 8 with 2, 3, 5, 8 with 12. And we have the 8 horse in the daily double to the 7. So that would be good. We'll see what happens here. But that should be a nice trifecta. What's your guys' guess on the trifecta? That was good, right? Dinner's on me. I'm sorry, Deb. I'm going to say this trifecta should for 50 cents should pay 120. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to get back like $5,000 or $6,000 on that bet. Thank you, Cindy. The 125, is that a guess or are you looking at it, Alex? $566? What are you talking about? I wish. 205 for 50 cents, Chuck? Is that what it is? No shit. Come on. It's 150, Mo? Oh, you guys are just guessing. What's this 205, Chuck? I thought you actually looked at it. I was getting excited for a second. 150 for 50 cents, so $300 times. Wow. That's good. $300 for $1. That's $7,500. Wow. That's a nice $300 bet. Wow. We'll take that. You know, the thing is like, those are the types of bets that I play in tournaments because the actual is 133. Okay, that's good.
Third, number 12, Urban.
But you look at a horse like Urban, and this horse is such a closer. You don't figure this horse is not going to be in the money. But when you visualize it doesn't have any speed, and it's going to be way back, it's going to be really tough for the horse to win from that post. So then you start looking elsewhere. Anyways. We got my mom a gift for her birthday. Yes, we did. Yes. Exercise. Cindy, hope you're feeling better. We'll see you tomorrow. We've got one more race here in the Golden Hour Daily Double. I'm hoping the Scotty Longshot wins. But we had I don't know, what do you guys have in the Daily Double, in the Golden Hour? That was fun. $267, Chuck. So that trifecta, 133.20. All right, so let's see what I got. That was $6,660 for a $25 trifecta. That's pretty amazing. That's how you have to try to utilize. So look, I've been kind of cold the entire show, right? I had a couple of good hits, and then you just need that. So you have to make sure you do savers. And that's with an even money favorite too.
Entering the Run Happy Winners Circle
right,
is number 8, Anita.
You don't have to win every bet because I've been cold, arguably cold today. All right, now we're live in the Daily Double as well. We got Bay Meadows or Golden Gate. I wish Bay Meadows. I miss Bay Meadows. But we got Golden Gate coming up in 7 minutes. That'll be our last race. And let's see what we can find. All right. Golden Gate Fields, race number 9. I just did the... I covered 4 horses in the first and second spots, and and then I put the 12 in the third spot, and then I did those same 4 horses, and then I put the 12 in the second spot as well. So I played the 12 horse to come in second or third. That's how I played it. That's it. Okay, so an email came through saying the 7 horse Klimto Glory. No, exactly right, Keith. So Klimto Glory is 16%, Scotty Longshot, and there's not a lot of speed in this race other than the 2 horse. The 2 horse is fast, no question. And the GSR is good. So the 2 could be the horse to beat. And it's definitely the fastest horse in the race. But the 7 horse is a first-time starter, and it popped up on the email, so maybe the 7 can run. The fact that it's 16%, the fact that it's the Scotty Longshot, and the fact that another algorithm popped this horse up tells me that maybe the 7 can run, okay? So bet it how you're going to bet it. And I'm just rooting for it to win because I've got it in the golden hour daily double. Right? Don't forget to like the show, everybody, if you don't mind. It really helps our channel. And appreciate you guys viewing in and hanging out with me today. I always enjoy hanging out with you guys. You guys make it a lot of fun. The chat room is so much fun. And what did you guys think of Brady and Mike's show the other day? Good chalk, bad chalk. Did you guys like that? Had a lot of views. I'll tell you what, for a first-time show, the views on that were tremendous. They are such talented young men. I'll tell you that right now. Passionate horse players, amazing memories. I can't wait. So we have the new pace number, and I've been telling Mike Samich about this pace number. I'm like, Mike, because he loves pace numbers as well. And Mike's one of the best handicappers on the planet. And he loves pace numbers. And I keep telling him, we have the best pace number, period. Better than anything you've ever seen. Thank you, John, very much. So I'm excited for him to use this. So he should have it next week. You should all have it next week, along with the win percentages. All right, speaking of that, let's look at the differences in this last race on the win percentages. So Quirky Chaos is 41% on the new algorithm. On the old algorithm, it is 34%. Now, the pace number is 67, so it's got a 41% here, 67 pace in the top Scotty pick, and it's got a top GSR. So, I mean, it definitely is the type of horse that you want to key. Thank you, Devin, for liking the show. I appreciate it. Thank you, Old. You liked it? Oh, you're fantastic, Oldie. We love you. Yeah, no, for sure. We are really, I mean, you're such a big part of the shows. We really appreciate you. And you're an amazing handicapper. Brady said he really enjoyed hanging out with you. Well, Justin or Brady said that. I can't remember. I think it was Brady. Who'd you hang out with? You hung out with Justin, didn't you? Or were they both back there at the same time? I'm just getting old. I can't remember. Thank you, Lexi, very much. Those guys are so talented. They are the future of horse racing. They truly are. And to get both of those guys on EquinEdge and be a part of what we're trying to build is amazing. So we are gonna. Okay. Look, it's gonna take us about 6 more months, maybe, and we will have Hong Kong racing for you. We will have it. You will have it. Oh, that's right. That's what it was, Oldie. That's what I thought. We're gonna have Hong Kong races. I just don't have any handicapping material. I wouldn't even know what to use for Hong Kong races. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I know the pools are amazing, but I don't know how I would help. I really don't. I wouldn't even know what to do if it wasn't for EquinEdge. I'd quit the game. The pace number has become instantly a huge part of, and the reason is this. I want to tell you why. John, who's our data scientist, and he's also a partner in EquinEdge, has been, him and I work on the algorithm since day one, 4 years. And John's been giving me a pace number about one every year, and they've frankly sucked. But he's gotten better and better with these algorithms. He's bettering every one of these things. Finally, he came up to me about a week and a half ago and said, I've got one for you. It's hitting. We can predict who's going to be at the first call in the lead or second 67% of the time, which is better than anybody in the country. And I said, okay, that sounds wonderful if it is. And I tested it, and you guys have seen it. So amazing. So the 2 horse is going to clearly have a lead. The 1 horse shows some speed as well, and it might be good. I know that Cindy said she likes this 1 horse a little bit, and it's going to show some speed, and it showed speed going longer, now cuts back. Those are usually the type of horses that actually run pretty good. So I can't say that hands off the 1 horse can't run. But I'm absolutely rooting for the 7, who's 9-2. 9-2. 18%. I know, low GSR. We've seen a few low GSRs win today. I don't like that. Did you guys know that the GSR can be used like a win percentage, that the top GSR wins about 25% of the time? Did you guys know that? So if we're looking at the horses that can win, remember we said that underlays win over the morning line odds of the odds maker. Make sure we don't miss this going into the gate.
Chaos to post position at number 2, the first one to come up to the
so the 2 can win 80% of the time. It's going to be a horse that's an underlay. The 1 is an underlay. The 8 is an underlay. The 3 is an underlay.
Flying Ghost to post 3.
The 9 is an underlay. The 6 is not. And of course, the 7 is an underlay. One of those horses is 80% to win.
Glory, post position at number 7, waiting for him to take his spot, the first-time starter.
See what happens here. I'm rooting for the Scotty Longshot at 9-2.
Quirky Chaos, he's the one who's a little restless in the gate there, number 2.
Number 2 is a little bit restless. I hope so, Mo. Same to you. 3 horse looks fantastic as your 2-1 lukewarm favorite. The 2 horse is going to be on the lead. I have no doubt that the 2 is going to be on the lead, but we'll see if he can go gate to wire. I'm hoping the 7 from that post can get a really good trip. The horse seems a little bit tactical, maybe 3 or 4 lengths back and then make a run. 5-1 currently right now on this horse, but that would be tremendous on the Golden Hour Daily Double if we could get this 7 horse home.
Bob's Rain, post position at number 5.
Seven is very still in the gate. I like to see that. 1 horse not going in, I don't think. They're backing the 2 horse out right now, which is not a good sign.
Quirky Chaos, who's been a bit of a handful.
All right, so that's never a good sign. Never a good sign.
Look at him behind the start.
Meadowlands race number 5-14. I don't like that post.
Shockey Asael Espinoza hopping back aboard. Quirky Chaos. Will is Chill, post position at number 8. They'll reload Quirky Chaos in a moment.
I'm not betting that horse just because of the
Will is
post.
Chill. He's it. Fantastic Dream to the outside.
All right, almost all in.
Hands off to the inside. 2 back. He's one of them hands off.
There's your speed. And doesn't that horse look fast as well?
Our friends at Santa Anita Park and everywhere are tuning in for the last leg of the Golden Hour wagers. And they're off.
2 broke
In the
bad.
nightcap. Climb to Glory a little bit sluggish coming out of the gate. He's at the back of the field. Lion Ghost had no problems.
I don't
Up
like
top
that the
was
7
Will
broke
Is Chill,
bad.
the
That
first-time
just really
starter.
stinks.
Will Is Chill strides
Will Is
forward,
Chill. We
opens up
talked
the
about
field,
this 8
length and a
horse
half
maybe
as
being able to
Taylor
run.
runs it. And the career debut as Will Is
This
Chill.
just
He wants
kills
to
the
roll
2.
early, as you can see.
Oh, you got a
Chill
first-time
with 2
starter. You
lengths.
never know
Lion
how
Ghost
fast
in
they're
the
going to be,
second
but the 8
spot
was
with
live.
Quirky Chaos.
Absolutely
The gap was
live.
2 to Fantastic Dream. Then Bob's
And you
Dream
know,
on
look at the
inside,
7.
10
The 7
inside
can
was
run.
next
There's
on
no
the
question
fence.
about it, but he
Little bit of a
broke
tight
last.
spot, easing off 2 runners down, about
And
6
I
lengths
doubt, I
behind.
don't know if they're going to
Big
try
District
with this
Choice
horse.
then.
We'll see how much the
Glory,
first-time
clear
starter
trainer
has.
as they dash around the
But I'm
far
guessing the
turn.
7's going to
Will
make a
Is
run
Chill
late.
leads the parade by a length and a quarter. Lion Ghost trying to play catch up in second on the tail of the leader here. A gap of 2.5 to Fantastic Dreams sent along. Climb to Glory has made up plenty ground. He's up into third now within 4 lengths of the lead, but Will Is Chill down the lane maintains the lead. Lion Ghost is coming.
Come on, 7. Get up.
Trying to lug in here.
Get up.
Lion Ghost takes command.
Oh,
Will Is Chill
gotta get
back in
second.
Climb to Glory is third, and they come to the finish, and Lion Ghost and Pedro Torrero have shaken away, and he will win. Lion Ghost, 2.5 in front at the finish. Climb to Glory was second.
We
Will
gave him a
Is
go.
Chill
Climb to
third,
Glory, the
then
3 horse.
Fantastic Dream, and Night Mischief was fifth.
You know, I'm not sure, Oldie, what the team is going to do. 7 horse run good, 4-1, ran very good. The 3 horse ended up going off as your 2-1 favorite and getting the win. 3-7 is your order of finish in here. The 3 horse ran a good race. What's the story with the 3? Let's take a closer look at Lion Ghost. Was 8% on the current win percentages.
Number 3, Lion
and
Ghost, second, number 7,
15% on the new win percentages.
Will Is Chill, fourth, number 9.
Right. So I'm telling you guys, the new win
Fifth,
percentages are more
number 6,
accurate.
Night
The
Mischief.
2 horse broke
3,
slow.
7, 8, 9,
Put a
6,
note,
your top 5
broke very
finishers
slow.
in race number 9.
I'm not on this
Please
one.
continue to stand by until the result is declared official.
So, yeah, I mean, this horse looked good, right? Looked very good. 3rd-time starter, ran good 2nd time out, comes back and ran a good race. Unfortunately, that 7 broke slow. I don't know if it would have beat the 3 anyways, but it did break slow. Now, that would have been a really tremendous. That's going to be a nice golden hour daily double right there. Nice. Night, Deb. Yeah, broke slow. So that was good. 2 had trouble as well. Yeah, 2 had trouble. I got a note on the 2 horse as well. I don't think the 3 did anything wrong. I wish it did, but I don't think it did. But all right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I got a big shout out to my team. All right, Mike and Chris and team, and Ruben and Brad, of course, and John and Tyler with the Stronach Group. And shout out to the Stronach Group and everybody that's a part of bringing the show to you guys. Please like the show. The race is official. The 3 horse Lion Ghost gets the win. Pedro Torrero for Robert Jones, the owner. So Faith Taylor is the trainer of the 3-year-old. And that's going to do it for me tonight. Really appreciate you guys joining. Keith, John, thank you. You're welcome. All of you guys, thank you. And I'm glad you found the channel as well. Thank you. And then we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back here tomorrow. We'll have more golden hour for you. Okay, you guys have a good night. Take care.